favorite driller from Chicago?
Big Wise, Young Money shit, man. Wick is lit, coming soon. He out here in Cali vibing with no jumper, man, you know? Go with him.
That be going crazy.
I know I be trolling. I'ma show you how to troll, though. Come on.
That nigga dead, nobody care about what he did or what he said. Man, his homie killing ants, but shit, at least them niggas slid. I can't tell you what I did, no cap, cause most of them niggas dead. I can't tell you what I did, cause I'll probably be in the feds, gang shit. Better ask about drill wick, I change shit, change whips. Hit a few niggas up with the same blick. I just ran up 30,000 last week, ain't changed fits. When it's violence in my community, you already know they blame Wick. Hey, Keno felt that fat could run no more, he thought it was over. 2 Glocks on like 2 pistols, he knew it was a close one. Goofy came one block, he got one off, but now he toasted. Glock 23, I call it tally, cause this bitch a blower. Druid really grew up my overtext and I ignored her. Take pictures with all my fans, fuck that, my supporters. Start my bitch a biz, she scratch her goals and I support her. Call my phone's 100 in, what's the order? Boy, this shit ain't new to me, I've been spending on the ops. Druid, he a bastard, I ain't grow up with a pops. I was out ditching school, testing my accuracy on they block. They say why they call you drills, cause I really been on the lot. Shooters know the shooters, and the killers know the killers. You niggas don't look familiar, I don't know none of you niggas. And I'm jumping out on feet, but caught my first one out the window. And if we ain't DOA him, then he was fighting in a spittle. Seen shit walk him down, the gun jammed, he thought it was over. Melly died, a nigga hit in his head, but God was over him. Rocket had put fin on niggas crazy, cause he folded. Tan ain't had to say shit when he got that room, but he told it. Boy, this shit ain't new to me, I've been spending on the ops. You niggas ain't kill shit, videos the only thing you drop. I'm a low-end terrorist, I really spit every block. Call me Druid, Osama, I done went up on all the ops. That nigga dead, nobody care about what he did or what he said. Man, his homie killing ants, but shit, at least them niggas slid. I can't tell you what I did, no cap, cause most of them niggas dead. I can't tell you what I did, cause I'll probably be in the feds.
I've been driving a cab here for 30 years, and I'm telling you, you don't walk around here at night. Yes, sir. It'll kill you and strip you in 10 seconds flat.
I'm a trophy round this bitch, nigga. They call me big homie. Master level, bro, you drop me, you get like 10 bodies. Payroll let you celebrate it. Don't be his 10 body. Undefeated heavyweight, nigga, I think I'm big baby. Half a brick, slapped it all grams, these horns go crazy. Slap his bitch, knock down his man, Javante Davis. We hang niggas, cab the clan, come get your shit painted. Drop bodies and bags to plan, ain't nothing gon' change me. Rambo, I stand on my name, they know I pop shit. Dirty choppers at my mama house, she know we drop shit. Get in them streets, take will come with it. You bet not snitch, we slump shit everywhere in my city. I cannot flip. In the cell, 8 with his mans looking at his portrait. Like, damn, cuz, what happened to him? I know you salty. Sugar turn to shit, you get static with your partner. They start scratching with some pits. He can't shake up out that coffin. They was calling, trying to squash it. Don't want war with us. Mama house blew up. Dude got his noodle touched. At Geno's, caught him lacking. Took my 40, smacked him up. Man, y'all lucky we is on camera. I'd have built your ass up. We started stepping around this bitch. I bet they vouch for it. Little niggas look up to me. Don't know we dropped they big homies. Out of town hunt niggas. I always got my stick on me. I took a life when niggas took some shit from me. Gangsters moving silence. We don't post nothing. I promote violence. They go smoke some. Shaquille O'Neal with an AR Gillos and go post up. My baby 24. R.I.P. Kobe. He gon' show up. Sit you next to Kobe, brother. Then scratch off doing donuts. Let Giants sleep. Why y'all won't come fuck with me? These niggas spinning around, think they tough as me. Shooting shit from up the street. How could you ever think that you had nuts like these? Gonna be another chapter in our killing spree. Payroll, how you catch me, bro? You go crazy, I'm still stepping though. Smack this shit with hollows back to back and watch this head come off. 19, he got bodies, a real gangster. Gang, I'm vouching for him. They know my name, I do this bitch for crushing shit. I ain't no local joke. Drop me, you gon' die. Bet my brother smoking shit, one of them niggas. Know my son gon' be a man character with his switch complete, not mission. You ain't right about your brother, but if I smack one of your bitches on camera, your pussy ass probably be laying in my bushes. We stay dangerous when in the chamber, bro. My mama raised a gangster. I'ma die dying. They gon' have my funeral at a stadium. It's us or y'all. I don't trust a soul. My city small, everybody related. Got cousins and brothers we don't know about. Lot of niggas getting money, I don't matter. Killers control the clout. I had static with millionaires when I was worth for ounce, couldn't get me dropped. shocked, I still got my glizzy out. Jumping, I be getting down. We hit the whole city with choppers, don't come through here. Playing around, my papa shot my daddy, cause it's in my blood, just slain his arm. Long way from 8 balls, all that money gon' put us over the top. If you ain't CAB, you a op. That's just how we rock, race killers in the ghetto, call out of town, they come through, pop your top, nigga. You a op. That's just how we rock, race killers in the ghetto, call out of town, they come through, pop your top.
But I feel like most, cause they party like the red seas. Bump my chair, any butter says excuse me. Pat me down twice, but I got in with the Uzi.
Okay. Shit talking at its finest. All facts. Y'all niggas better put that little shit up, man. All that faking and shit. Yeah, it's slow for y'all. Y'all know what's going on. Pablo in this bitch. Big Pablo, man. Warn up, man. Came in the club. All I seen was red tees, but I feel like Moses cause they party like the Red Sea. Bump my chair, then he better say excuse me. Pat me down twice, but I got in with the Uzi. Gang in this bitch, yeah, we bout to shoot a movie. Bro, no can't Versace, but I got on all Gucci. 30 chains on, plus we wearing all designer. Seen the ops, but they fell back like a recliner. 100 RPs on me right now, I'm not a liar. Told lil' cuz he want them all, I got a buyer. Seen me in my chair, now she wanna dance on me. Leg really move, so this diamonds dance for me. Handicap chain, bitch, it costs a half a brick. Okay. Fuck this wheelchair, bitch, I did it for the Crips. Bullin' with the blood, bitch, I'm good off sticks. Met her Friday, Saturday, we on a trip. Now we up in Vegas and she chewing on her dick. Telling sob stories, I'ma help her with the rent. Almost up 50, I'm the Broncos out the click. What that mean? That mean all my niggas rich. Instagram live, show the dub on the net. PUA gone, so I did it for the flex. Nigga said he gon' take the chain off my neck. Bro found out and went and hit him with the tech. He ain't want no money, bitch, he did it for respect. Chair like Professor X, all my niggas mutants. But I feel like Magneto, they like killing humans. 10 for the body plus a trip out to Houston.
What? But stay out the way. Boy, stay out the way. Huh? What?
They got Wooski on the mix.
Boy, stay out the way. What? Boy, stay out the way. You ain't really in the field. You ain't trying to catch an eye murder case, but stay in your place. Yeah, glizzy out of state, but he stay coming back with the Drake like bitch don't play. These niggas be bitches. Boy, stay out the way. Huh? These niggas be bitches, boy, stay out the way, huh? These niggas be straight hoes. Hit a block, pop out, 6 niggas with 8 poles. Like switch, but I hate those. Kept shooting at the 50, fuck around, then broke pose. New ops like new goals. If really no meat on the guys, I'll reach those. High as hell like rainbows. The ops so dirty, so they ass for the same clothes. Had to wait me a minute. Had to go get a bag, I thought I was finished. On the guys, we winning. Them niggas so broke on the guys, we chillin'. Pop me at my OD. And I won't stop smoking till I reach Brody. Gang shit like OG. These niggas 6'9" with they ass on police. If it get booked, chase gon' free me. But that shit cooked, they can't get me. These niggas don't really wanna see me. Set it up, you can be the glizzy. We gon' drive, but I'm hopping out on feet. Hit a cuss, really pop his ass like grease. They ain't never even seen a nigga like me. With the shit don't test, nigga don't tweak. But you all niggas know you finna get back. No one lace on, sorry for the setback. Niggas never on they block, cause they know it's that. Every time spin they block like to run it back. What? Every time spin they block like to run it back. What? Gang shit, we ride together. Me and Tavo gon' slide forever. Me and T.Y. gon' strive for better. Try to blick me, nigga, that's a never. Boy, I stay with the cheese, got a bag on me. Shorty them gon' slide for cheddar. Boy, I love this beef, I thought I was on cheap, don't know how I come forever. I just wanna get old, and still have a roll. Walk on my cane, and still have a pole. Young or old, I'ma stay on go. I don't give no fuck, I'ma stay on my toes. I'm feeding night puzzles up with the moles. Or I'm on the tray with the G's like gold. Try to be slapping on the beat, I'm cold. I ain't gotta watch what I say, I'm bold. I'm the one on the block really running shit. Drop back on your head, shorty punish it. 5'3", 5'9", how we coming, bitch? Get the wave in the Mac like I caught a fish. We clean nigga up like a dirt dish. I'm a boss, you can mix with the bullshit. Like we heard when baby when we kill shit. 7 minutes hit, this knows the real shit. All the capping on the ground, but you better stop. Why you sitting on the porch, but you better watch? How you claim you a op, you ain't shot a op? How you post on the block, you ain't got a Glock? How you say you wanna shop, you ain't got enough? I ain't taking no shorts, got me fucked up. And you walked over here, boy, that shit tough. What? Boy, stay out the way. You ain't really in the field, you ain't trying to catch an eye murder case, boy, stay in your place. Yeah, glizzy out of state, but he stay coming back with the Drake like bitch don't play. These niggas be bitches, boy, stay out the way. These niggas be bitches, boy, stay out the way, huh? Boy, stay out the way. Boy, stay out the way.
Gang. Shout out to all the real niggas, real bitches. Worldwide, you did. Shout out to my nigga Mob Boss. Shout out to my nigga Ruthless. Shout out to Lil G. Shout out to my nigga Mari. I see you, Boss Cash. Shout out to my nigga Dominic. Shout out to my nigga Shano. Shout out to all my niggas over there on the east side. You know, I already know that, man. Shout out to my nigga Pooh Loaded. Shout out to my nigga Jet T. We in this bitch, man. Gang, gang, gang. Y'all already know what it is, man. Today, I don't know what city we at. But we checking out, what's that white boy name? I don't know his name, but he the white boy. He fuck with the feds and shit. Y'all know the nigga from Tommy G, that's his name. Tommy G for G-Man, for government. Yeah, I think he a G-Man. He for sure work with the feds, bro. But he's proving it every video. Every video he's showing how federal he is. So niggas gotta pay attention to what's going on, you know? Niggas gotta pay attention to what's going on with Tommy G and the propaganda that he's pushing. I think when he started making videos, I believe he went viral with the Kia Boy shit. That's and I'm not saying he didn't have content before that, but that's the first time his name come across me. That's the first time his name came across my desk was the shit with the Kia Boys, right? So, and then I paid attention for his content, you know what I'm saying, for the gangs and all the other shit that came with it. And I don't watch it unless I'm watching it with y'all. But from what I see from him and his behaviors, it's a trend. And he's worse than a Vlad TV. People like to call Vlad a hip-hop cop because he asks people tough questions, which you can always say no to the questions. You can laugh it off as a joke, or you can say fuck on, you can say next question. You can say a lot of things. If I ask you a question, you don't have to pull your gun out and tell me how many people you killed. No. If you decide to do that, you the fucking dummy. You the dummy. If you know you doing these felonious crimes in real life, right, and you know you actually living this life, who you have to prove it to? Because your friends know, your ops know, your family know. Proving yourself to the internet, you're going to be another statistic. We all know statistics of the internet, whether they friends, family, or people we just grew up with it in school. And niggas do the most for the internet. Bro, listen to this, bro. When you gangbang, you outside with a bunch of niggas. When you at parties, you with a bunch of niggas. You with bitches. You with all this shit going on, right? But when you in that casket, you in the grave by yourself. When you go into court, you in court by yourself. When you get sit in that cell, you in that bitch by yourself. You understand me? So don't let a group of bitch ass niggas that ain't gonna sing you $1 if you need it in a kite. Don't let them niggas put you in your grave, my nigga. And I'm just gonna say that. And that's how I feel about it. We're gonna get to the content, man. Love all, trust none. No, I'm not into the content, I'm just starting it. But I'm just saying, remember that. Don't never let these niggas take you out your zone, bro. Never. Never. And make sure your bitch supposed to be the realest thing in your circle. If your bitch not the realest thing in you, she can't hold it down when she need to, replace that bitch, gang. Because you got an op on your hands. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to this shit, man. Tommy G, bitch ass. Mr. Law Enforcement R Us. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody, I don't know who needed to hear that, but somebody needed to hear that. Because there's niggas out there trying to prove to these niggas, boy. And these niggas living with their mama. These niggas ain't got nothing going on for themselves. Them niggas ain't gonna kill nothing if they get the opportunity to. See what I'm saying? But you ready to crash out for these niggas? That nigga op, his biggest op, he got his baby mama. You ready to throw your future away from him, right? Fucking silly goose. I don't want these niggas. Nigga, what in the fucking fuck is fuck? Is this a skit, nigga? Is this a skit, my nigga? Did they start it with a skit? With a fake Cartier de Santos. Nice.
How old were you when you think you did your first?
I'll say probably about 14, 15.
I thought this was Tommy G. This ain't Tommy G. What the fuck is this? It is Tommy G channel. So who the fuck is the other white boy?
Was like the guns and getting shit for free. I didn't never want to work
So would you say you have a passion for robbing and killing?
Yeah, I say I killed about 5 people in the past 2 or 3 years. So I know I'm going to hell.
In my
Bro, this is how you know, look.
About 5 people.
Check this out. You wanna know something funny? I'm gonna tell niggas 2 things. Well, 3 things. I left my life in 3s. I don't know about these gentlemen, right? The first thing first, he's total identical. The FBI has technology that can, I'm gonna give niggas a free tip just for the love of the game, right? When you wear a mask, if you don't have 2 face masks, right? If you going on a for sure hit, you supposed to need 2. 1 to cover your face and 1 to cover the fucking remainder. He's total identical. Somebody know who he is, right? Second thing, that mask is very identical. Like, for one, not too many of those masks are sold. Right? That's not a common mask. You good? The most common mask you're gonna find is a black shiesty. Whether it's ninja cut, like the one I have on, or it's biker cut, which is the one where you put your face in and it's an oval. That's a biker style. You need 2 shiesties, right? If you know you're finna go catch you need 1 if you just outside and you want something. You need 2 if it's a guaranteed hit. You need 2 masks. Right? Now, I don't know if you're trying to be stylish with this Draco hoodie on, but I'm pretty sure it's 1,000 people that know who the fuck he is. I have no idea who he is. I don't know who he is. I can't tell you who you are. What are you doing?
Trying to see why they refunded this as, like, not to my card.
Oh, okay. I knew you was looking crazy. I knew something. So, and he's like, I killed 5 people in the past 2 to 3 years. See, now, it's freedom of speech is one thing. But if you're actually doing these murders, right, and you never been tried for it, why are you talking about it? That's just me. If it's not a murder I have beat, right? If it's not nothing I personally beat or been justified, you would never hear me talk about it on the channel. Some people, a lot of people, I'm not gonna get to talking body counts. But if you know me, you know the rumors. Where I would never confirm or deny any of the rumors. I'll just probably laugh. Right? But allegedly, I have a nice little graveyard behind me. Will I talk about him? Never. Want to know why? Because there's no statute of limitation for murder. Right? And you confirming that you committed a homicide is more than enough probable cause for law enforcement to come kick down your door and come get you. So just because you put a flimsy ass mask on, well, it looked like he tried to put on 2 masks, he just didn't do it right because he's total identical. He can still be ID'd. If he have 2 masks on, he's doing it terribly. I think that's the inside of the mask because it has the logo on it. Some niggas put a COVID mask on up to here, and then they strap the biker style over their face, right? But confessing to murders that you never been brought in for is dumb shit. If you shot a nigga or shot at a nigga after 7 years, you can talk about that. You can talk about that. That's a past crime that's a victimless crime. What I mean by that is the victim never the victim never went in for you, right? Or if they did, they never caught up with you in that due of time. But if you take that man's life and confess to it, well, will you be convicted? That's to the due process. That's to the due process. Only the court and the judge can convict you, but that's more than probable cause for law enforcement to come get you for those murders. Always remember that. It don't matter how much clout you want or you put, oh, it's cap, these are all rumors, this is not real. Well, if they have a thought or concerned that your name came up in these murders, and now you're on Tommy G brag, I've killed 5 people. If you get that snitch's voice on, I've killed 5 people in the past 2 weeks. Blah, I have a problem. I always bust my switch. Okay, Tommy G works with the law enforcement. At least 5 to 7 people has been arrested while fucking with Tommy G. Remember the 2 niggas that was on the run for robbery and murder in Atlanta? They got locked up. The other niggas he did something with, 3 of them niggas got locked up. 3 other people got locked up after that. Do you fucking pay attention to the trend? Bro, we're at 19 seconds of the fucking video and I'm giving this lecture.
In the past 2 or 3 years.
Niggas is dumb.
In my conversations with them, they think of themselves as soldiers in a war.
How much do these cost?
It's anywhere from 5 to 30,000. It's depending on who the target is.
So would you say there's a lot of guys walking around Milwaukee that have more than 3 bodies?
I know like multiple that got like 3, 4.
Hood hitman. Man, y'all niggas is a fucking joke. Y'all supposed to be the hitman, huh? Y'all supposed to be the hitman. This chunky ass nigga, this goofy looking ass nigga, and whoever this fat nigga is, they supposed to be the killers, huh? Not saying that they couldn't be, but fuck out of here.
The FBI defined it.
If you was a killer, you wouldn't be on here, gang. And what he's about to say is more than right. Gang members cannot be serial killers. They don't even have the same motive.
A serial killer is someone who has murdered 3 or more people. When we hear that, we traditionally think of white dudes like Jeffrey Dahmer or John Wayne Gacy that do freakish things to their victims. But after spending time in
R.I.P. John Wayne Gacy. I only say R.I.P. to his old fruit ass because he was from Illinois.
some of the most dangerous...
And because he's the picture on my Cash App, too. John Wayne Gacy probably will forever stay on my... The only way I change, I turn to like Kurt Cobain or something. But more likely it's going to be John Wayne Gacy, old killer ass.
Neighborhoods across America, I've developed a theory. I think there are many active serial killers in the country right now, and most of them are gangsters operating out of the hood. I mean, you've heard of them. The shooter, the guy that loved...
That's not the serial killers. Y'all want to talk about serial killers? Let's talk about what's going on in Houston, Texas. Let's talk about the Buffalo Bayou. Let's talk about all the bodies they found in those bayous in the greater Houston area. Can we talk about that? Let's talk about the women and men that's going missing and popping up dead, right? But they found in the bayou and it says no foul play. They probably got a cinder block wrapped around him. But he died on his own. He died on his own. It was no foul play here. Now, that's something that we need to look into. That's something that we need to look into. Thinking everybody is a King Von... my cousin, Davon Bennett, was not a serial killer. He was a nigga that didn't want to lose. That's not a serial killer. Niggas outside beefing over hereditary beef that's inherited by their OGs, that's not serial killing. That's survival. You see, and the funny part, when people say shit like this, and when I argue, because I tend to argue with white men on social media about this, you guys in Chicago, I say you guys go to fucking schools and camp and shoot 24 people, killing 30 people, killing 15, 20 people. Why? Because y'all had a shit day or because somebody said your shoes was bent up. And you come back and kill everybody. We're speaking for the blacks, as Trump would say. We're going to roast you. Look at your shoe, boy, your big head, your little head, boy, you little head, boy. We going to roast your ass back. Boy, your shit leaning, your shit throwing up gang sign, boy. We gonna roast you back. If we come to school to kill a nigga, he's an op. And we just gonna kill him. We're not gonna shoot the whole school. Now, am I throwing the whole grenade at white people? Of course not. But, come on, man. When the last time you seen a black gang member bring a gun to school and shoot and pull a fucking Columbine? You never seen it. You will never see it. Want to know why? His mama's gonna say, what the fuck you doing? Bro, a nigga is more scared of their mama than the police. Do you know a nigga will go to jail 10, 20 times and won't be scared of the police, but be scared of their mama? Don't tell my mom I'm in here for murder, G. Don't tell my mama what I did. That's a black nigga. Do you know what my mama told me when I was little? She said, if you get shot and get killed, I'm gonna kill you. I said, nigga, what? She said, if you get shot and die, I'm gonna kill you. I was more afraid of my mama killing me than the ops. Nigga, if y'all niggas kill me, my mama gonna kill me, nigga. I can't let my mama kill me. Do that make sense to y'all? But to all y'all black niggas, y'all like, hell yeah. Yeah, my mama kill me right now. I'm a grown man. Nigga live by themselves and they scared of their mama. Well, I ain't trying to hear that shit, boy. Y'all better keep this shit a bean.
Spinning the block. We hear about them in rap music all the time. And today, we meet with a guy who claims to be a hood.
Let's make this shit make sense. That's all I'm saying, gang.
And after months of FaceTiming with him, seeing him with new
folks say I'm from there, right next to the bayou. You know what's going on?
That I feel only an insider would know. I suspect this guy might be for real. So join me today as we step into the mind of an alleged hitman and meet the underground gunsmith who builds him untraceable weapons for the job.
Oh my
But
God.
first, folks, a quick word from the sponsor.
Jesus Christ, an underground gunsmith. Bro, didn't Tommy G did something go? See, now this is when my smart man brain get to going. I told you Tommy G is pushing the agenda. He done did about switches, he done did it about ghost Glocks before. Now he's quote unquote looking up hood hitman and untraceable guns. And he works with law enforcement. He went with U.S. Marshals doing busts. He works with the Federal Bureau of Investigations. That's the FBI for this slow folk. And he check in every city law enforcement he does. Have y'all ever paid attention? Anytime he do anything, whether it's Atlanta, Chicago, anywhere where he do any main gang shit, right? He taps in with the local law enforcement and does a ride along. Have you paid attention to that? If you don't believe me, when I get done, or you can, if you have me up on your phone, or if you can go check his content right now. It's gonna show in the fucking row. If you think I'm lying, when he was in Atlanta and got them boys locked up, within that same time he had a meeting with GBI, Atlanta police, and he went to Clayton County Police, the Clayton County Jail. If you think I'm lying, when he went to Chicago and he did the shit with the Latin Kings and he was gonna link with their ops and shoot it out, he did bust with the county of Chicago, Illinois sheriffs. If you think I'm lying, look that up. All his shit is there. I'm not a member of his little membership, but he got shit with the FBI. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, gang. One thing, I don't lie on no man, whether I like you or not. I'm going to review your content. Snitches News is one of the worst, lowest human beings, and he's a threat to his own people. And he's a hater. He hate anybody that's doing better than him or young. Bro, it could be my ops. You can get some paper. I don't hate you. I might want to see you dead, but I don't give a fuck about you getting money. When have I ever got on here and hated because a nigga begged money? Trenches News, oh man, that nigga is stealing, that nigga do this, he bad, he's stealing people, and then he snitch on him. After you badmouth him and give him a bad look to the fucking media, then you snitches on people. Then you go to court on niggas. Then you been snitching for 20 years. A documented informant. They said making over $500,000 in snitching. Do you know how much you gotta tell? If it's $200 per gun, $150 per gun, or whatever them motherfuckers say it was, and you made over $500,000, what are you telling, blood? You see what I'm saying? So I'll react to anybody's content. If it seems like something that my crowd, my people will watch, I will fucking react to it. But I'm not gonna hate on motherfuckers. And Tommy G brings content, whether it's he's the police or he has an alternative motive. Yeah, I can see it. I feel like he's working with the gun banning agenda. But that's just my prejudgment. I haven't watched the content yet. We will watch it. So I'm happy I got a chance to watch it with y'all guys. Just watch it with an open mind. That's all I ask.
Episode. Folks, news in my neighborhood recently broke that a burglary ring is operating by using drones to see if people are home and then conducting break-in. This news was uncomfortable to hear and made me realize I need to invest in a home security system. Because the truth is, from burglars to porch pirates, it is a wild world out there. The problem is...
Now, this is clearly promotion, but look, he's promoting people to go to jail. No, there's nothing wrong. Even everybody should have cameras around their home. See, that's my Ring camera right there. You see what I'm saying? I can't say nothing about that. Clearly, my Ring going off right now. But what I'm saying is just pay attention to what he shows.
A lot of the security companies out there are expensive and they lock you into long-term contracts. Fortunately, I found out about Cove Security, the sponsor of today's video. With Cove, they make home security affordable.
Folks, how is he still alive?
Safe in your home with 24/7.
He's a white man. Who's gonna go out?
In fact,
oh, you talking about Trenches News? I was about to say, like, who's gonna go crash shuttle Tommy G, bro? Like, what?
And they have an incredibly easy to install.
No, Trenches News. I don't know how he's still alive.
No drilling, no wire.
He live a snitch's life,
I love
bro.
a camera watching what's happening at my front door, and I also really like their solar-powered cameras that keep an eye on my entry points. They have sensors you can put on your doors and windows, so you can.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. Fuck all that. If I have a camera in my house, just to get an angle where I can fuck my wife in different angles. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at this. I bet you didn't see that camera, did you? Yeah. Look at me, I pop you in the back like that. Yeah, that's shit I want to watch. I'm not worried about nobody. Dude, I'm gonna say this live. I won't lie. I keep my door unlocked a lot of times. My front door may be unlocked right now. I dare a nigga to come walk through my door. And my, you see that? Because for one, my camera is going to catch you. And then next, my Glock will too. So, if anyone ever feel like they want to come get me, I leave my doors open all the time. And I'm outside daily. Am I the toughest nigga? No. But I promise you, I'm ready for whatever comes my way. Are you?
The guys are just about to get here, but just so you know what's going through my head, to me, one of the
Folks
toughest
say I've been
parts of
knew he
the
was the
job
police.
is knowing
Yeah, Tommy G
who's
ain't right.
legit and who's not. I've talked to these guys a bunch on the phone. I think they're real at what they say they do, but we're gonna figure that out together.
I talk to these niggas on the phone. Tommy G like he ain't getting no sleep. His nose red like he been sniffing an eighth of a key. Boy, that nigga nose redder than Rudolph. What?
In this journey. Let's get him.
Everything good?
What's up, fellas? What do you go by?
Gutter.
What do you got?
What?
What's up, fellas? What do you go by?
Gutter.
Gutter with the fake Cartier. Okay. You got your gun under your arm clutching on Tommy G. I feel like this is fixed. I think these niggas are paid actors, bro. Who's linking with Tommy G knowing he's the police? And y'all come clutching. Why would you need to clutch on Tommy G? Tommy G of all people? Okay.
What do you got there?
You know, just M&P with a switch on it.
How do you guys feel about doing this interview?
Smith & Wesson M&P with a switch. GG.
You?
Well, let's do it. We're finna see what's going on.
And you brought a bag of guns to meet up with Tommy G. Okay.
I guess my first question
That nigga, big boy, got an ARP in his shirt like he finna go to war.
is, what made you guys interested in doing an interview?
Oh my
Well,
God.
first of all, we want to spread the authentic news about everything. You know, it's like
We want to spread the authentic news about anything. Gee, gangsters, we move in silence, my nigga. We move in silence. What gangster you know gonna get on this bitch and start doing that? All right. Hey, shout out to Super Chat Cash App. Gang, gang, gang. The first one comes through to my beautiful wife. She sent the Femball. You can't stop loving my fam. So, yeah, okay. That's what you say. I don't believe you. Prove it. She sent love. That's all you need to know.
fakers on here.
What would you guys describe your profession as?
I'm definitely a smacker. That's what we call it where I'm from.
I'm definitely a
I'm
smacker.
prepared to knock shit down, take it life, do whatever I gotta do. You know
Knock
what I mean?
it. I'm here to knock shit down. Yeah, you sound like a bitch. Knock shit down. A bitch come over your house. She's here to knock shit down. She get right on your knees and knock that dick down. I would never say I'm a smacker. I'm here to knock shit down. Nigga, what happened if Tommy G would have pulled his dick out? You would swear he was gay.
I get paid to knock shit down, take it life, do whatever I gotta do. You want them dead, you call his phone. Where are you niggas? Where the f are you guys?
They probably filmed this on the way to see Tommy G.
What part of the operation are you?
Gunsmithing. I built the gun, sell the gun.
What area do you guys operate in?
We all around this.
Why is he? Why you fat nigga? Nigga, what that nigga say? What that nigga said in queso, fucking case, well, you thick as hell. You thick as hell with that tight ass, you got that gun and that tight ass hoodie and that tight ass. If shit was to go down, you wouldn't get that gun out fast enough anyway. You got a fucking small ass hoodie on and some tight ass jeans. You and that bitch walking like Winnie the Pooh. Looking like you got happy feet, nigga. Wobbling in there, nigga. You ain't finna do shit with that gun, nigga. I don't believe it. I think this whole shit fake now, bro. I don't think this is a real. I don't think nothing real now. These are paid fucking actors, bro.
This shit all started at a very young age, brother.
If Tommy ain't pay these niggas is trolling Tommy. But I think Tommy is definitely paying them. I think these are paid actors. You would not get real niggas on here, bro. And I'm telling you. Am I a 2026 YN? No. I'm definitely an early 2000s YN. Right? That got older. That ain't lost a step. I ain't lost a beat, nigga. But I promise you, this is not what real gangsters do.
You know, adapting to the environment, real product of our environment. So before the money came around with this shit, I've been doing this shit just out of
this boy got an M&P.
So before the money came around.
A M&P with an ETS mag, and he don't even have it loaded all the way. Is there any bullets in that gun, gang?
Adapting to the environment. I'm a real product of our environment. So before the money.
He got some bullets in it, just.
Came around with this shit.
Bro, this shit. The gun is not even nowhere near half full, bro. So what, you just killed a nigga and went to Tommy G? That what you trying to tell us? You smoked the nigga, that's why the gun ain't full?
How young did you get involved in the streets?
I'll say early age, like 13, 14, when I really started popping outside and acting with this shit.
What's gangsta about you pointing a gun at a random motherfucker while sitting in a car? Bro, I'm sorry, y'all. For one, I'm gonna keep reacting to it, right? But I hate that I'm right. I think he's working a propaganda angle, for sure. 100%, I'm sure he is. But I'm only apologizing because I could have I had better shit planned for y'all. I thought this was gonna be decent, but clearly this is some bullshit. I'm gonna finish reacting to it, but I'm sorry, y'all.
What led to you becoming a 13, 14-year-old kid out in the streets?
I had what I wanted to have. I only had what I needed. I grew up around this shit. This shit mandatory. I grew up in a single parent home. I had siblings.
And where was your dad in this picture?
I don't know where the hell he was at. He was one of them disappearing. I don't know.
How old were you when you think you did your first shooting?
I would say probably about 14, 15. It's just a night outside, you know, we playing with guns. I see him up, I want to impress who I'm with, I get to shooting at people.
And what the fuck? Niggas, y'all reenacting the scene off The Wire? When Chris and Snoop was showing Mike how to do a hit?
I see him up,
bro, this is the same thing Snoop and Chris did, running through the warehouse.
I get to shooting at people, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, get y'all clown ass out of here, dude. Fucking goofies. Fucking goofies. Goofies. Looking like fucking goofies. Goofies.
It seems like you have a real passion for guns.
Yeah, been like guns since I was younger. Like 12 years old, I've been watching videos of guns. I had my dad walk the room before, I had a phone, watching people just get shot and killed on YouTube and shit like that when it wasn't too restricted.
How did you meet Gutta?
Oh, Gutta, my brother. My blood brother.
Your Thanksgiving dinner tables are scary as I bet, dude. The first time you were involved in a shooting, was it for money? Was it for free?
There was some niggas on the porch, we walking past, they trying to walk up to us like, y'all ain't from here, type shit. And they didn't know we had pipes, because we look young, we don't look like we got pipes, we young that day, so they just want to try to hold niggas around and shit.
Do you know if they died?
I don't know.
How many murders would you guess you've done over what amount of time?
5 people in the past 2 or 3 years.
Tell me how this career started.
It started where people know we getting shit done with the people that we already into it with ourselves. These niggas get up so much. You know, damn, we need some help. You get what I'm saying? This shit started around 17 and 16 and shit, where the money started coming in about this shit. There's some niggas out here that's scared of people they're into it with. There's some niggas that's out here not trying to run into them people. They scared of jail. They don't know how to get away with shit. I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? We doing this shit. No devices in the car. We covering up. We doing make every precaution we gotta make.
How do you know who it is that you're taking out?
I did a real good study of details before I go out there and just start f***ing with people. You know, innocent bystanders for no reason. They ain't the ones that paid for it.
Mostly, are you taking out other street dudes?
Yes, that's 99%.
Tell me about your first murder for hire.
I think I was like 17, 18. I got 6 bands out of it.
Is there a particular hit you remember very well?
On the where some niggas, I had sold a gun too, they ain't want it. So he was like, I want my money back. And I'm like, nah, I don't do refunds and nothing like that. And so he got slick talking shit on the phone when they told that.
How many guys like you think there are in each hood around America?
Bro, it's real normal where we grow up at. I know niggas that never.
So check this out, blood. Now I gotta call him on this shit. That's a scene from a movie as well. Have you ever seen The Shy? Okay. The nigga that played Eazy-E, he wanted to buy a pole. The nigga didn't want to buy the pole. So when he didn't want to buy the pole, the nigga was about to kill him. Right? Now, let's switch it to what he said. A nigga didn't want to buy the gun or whatever, right? So you talking to a nigga, you the last person he talked to. And then after y'all get done arguing, you go through and kill him. And you're not in jail? You see what I'm saying? Let's see. This is why I made this YouTube channel, right? I didn't make this shit to expose niggas. When I first started, niggas like, oh, Lowski, you exposing everybody. Nah. It was niggas living lives in this drill scene, right? It was rapping about things that they wasn't doing. And they led out-of-towners to think that they was the ones doing it. And me, I was the one to keep niggas accountable and tell niggas that nigga's a bitch and he's not doing that. Don't believe him. I've never said don't listen to these niggas. I said the music can be fire. I don't listen to it. They might make great music. But I'm telling you, he ain't no savage. Don't do what he do. Don't do what he say. These niggas talking about killing niggas, drilling niggas, ain't never shot nobody. Remember that when I started making YouTube videos, that's the message I always brought. I've never came to be overly gangster. I never told niggas to be overly tough. I told niggas to be their motherfucking self and stop listening to these bitch ass rappers. That's what I said. That was my whole message. Stop listening to these rappers and be ourselves. I don't know this nigga from a can of paint, but he faking in a $3 bill. I remember you doing that. You see what I'm saying? That's all I ever said. I've never told niggas don't listen to these niggas. I always kept niggas accountable, G. If a nigga was like that, I say, hey, I don't fuck with him. For sure you like that. Or they real niggas, they this and that. I've never, and keep it real, everybody I said was a bitch and they ain't never been on shit. Have I ever been wrong? Have I ever been wrong? I've never lied. He said, ain't nothing wrong with being yourself out here 100 on the boss. To be bro, I told my son this, G. The other day, my son was like, he was doing this little stance and he put his leg on the thing. I'm like, Junior, you trying to look cool? He like, yeah, I'm trying to look cool. I said, Junior, you don't got to look cool, just be cool. And the best way to be cool is to just be you. I say, when you yourself, bro, you the realest nigga when you yourself. Son want to look cool. You ain't got to look cool to be cool, son. See what I'm saying? Fuck this mind up. Lowski, I remember I went to Vegas and this little boy asked me if King Yellow was like that. Oh, I would have dropped and failed. I would have fell to my knees when the law came. No Diddy. I would have felt like dirt. Hey, Bug, bring me that phone, blood. It's time to go to sleep, G. I gave you an extra 15 minutes. You lucky. See, boy, that stream, he got it. He said, you said that about You can be yourself and still be a man and stand 10 toes when you have to. On my mama. Ain't nothing wrong, bro. You can stand up, be yourself, G. I just don't like niggas to lie. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying. Niggas lie, bitch, like, that's one thing. But when you have an audience or a platform, in Chicago, we was very, what's the word I'm looking for? We was very impressionable on the nation at that time, right? We was very impressionable to the whole country, well, to the world at that time. And I seen the impact that we was having, right? So with that power, somebody had to stand up, and that was me. You know what I'm saying? That was me. I don't know why, but I had to be that guy. Cause I was out here, I've been out here, and I knew all these people. Why would I not? You see what I'm saying? And when I was making my videos, I was still in the city. I was still outside every day, doing all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? House arrest, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm talking from fucking Greenwich, Connecticut somewhere. Nigga, I was in Chicago. You see what I'm saying? So I just want people to be themselves. And the impression he's giving off is lies, man. Let me look at the comments real quick. I want to see something. I want to see. Because that's a movie. That's a show scene. I've seen that already. You got him running around a warehouse. How did they go back and watch this and be like, damn, I'm a cornball? Yeah. I always like air guns, man. Get your slow ass in the library. See what I'm saying? They for snatches, you don't care. Having your favorite specific details about your. See what I'm saying, bro? Everybody's saying the same thing, bro. Dude has to kill 8 people and make like assistant manager at a store. Like, bro, his face ain't even covered. He's talking about how many. Bro, everybody, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, brother? Everybody's noticing what I'm saying, bro. Everybody's saying the same shit. And see, this is the thing that I'm sorry. This is gonna fuck with Tommy G's program, right? People still gonna watch, right? Because his content and he has crazy followers and subscribers. He has his people. He has diehard Tommy G fans, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But for the real niggas, we see what's going on with this now. We see what he got going on. And this is not real. We watch to see the real aspect of things. When you putting this type of shit out, you scraping the bottom of the barrel. Like I told y'all, it's always a motive, gang. And I can see that. And I hate that he's doing that. You playing your game? I hate that for him, bro. I hate that for him.
So he like, I want my money back. And I'm like, no, I don't do refunds and nothing like that. And so he got snake talking shit on the phone.
Who sells a pipe?
How many guys like you think there are?
Who bought a gun and asked for a refund?
It's real normal where we go up there. I know niggas that never got on social media a day in their life, man. Jersey numbers 10, 15 buddies for no reason, you know what I'm saying?
Well said, it used to be rolling late night, dropping straight game. You hear me?
8 years.
How do you
I remember you told Jeff at Q50. I remember you thought Jeff at Q50 was goofy at first. And you found out about the for real. Yeah, for sure. If you don't know, you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Before I come over there. In this city, we see cap niggas. They got all your information on there from when
Thing
you
is,
whatever.
I ain't necessarily think Jeff at Q50 was goofies. I thought when people was saying about them, like when this shit they was saying about what? We gonna talk about it when I get done. If you're not asleep. I didn't know what people was just saying shit. You know what? You know how the internet be. When the niggas younger, so you have to find out. They finesse that white boy. They ain't killing. They sell. They ain't killing. They sell guns. Niggas barely doing that. They adding a little bit truth with a lot of lies. He used to clown Jeff for jumping off the porch at 18. 50 a Goofy, not gonna lie. Vert too. But I think Vert the Goofy. I fuck with 50, but you know how it be when these niggas start getting money. Jeff gave a whole different type of architecture when it came to it.
Well, we see niggas.
Archetype.
They got all your information on there from when you got locked up. Whatever you tell your niggas. They got all your information on there from when you got locked up.
Hold on, what the fuck did he say? Facebook investigations. What the guy do anything?
I'm gonna see exactly what the fuck you is before I come over there. In this city, we see niggas. They got all your information on there from when you got locked up. Whatever you tell your lawyer and your arresting officers, the judge, your address, your 40, your date of birth, all the information is up there.
And would you say the majority of guys that you take out are on CCAP?
Yeah, bro. We in the streets. You come and see that motherfucker. Look.
And he's showing on how they find their targets to kill them. On some local shit. See what I'm saying, bro? This is I'm telling you, bro, this is a fucking act gang.
So we talked a lot about this happening on foot in front of a house. Do you guys actually ever go into someone's house?
Yeah, see, that's a situation where some of these niggas don't like to come outside, so we gotta come in that bitch.
How do you get into someone's house?
Bro, we kick doors, all type of shit. You wanna play inside the house games, we'll put a on your ass. That's how niggas is. Niggas think with their dick all the time.
So you have a honeypot situation?
A lot of them. All she want is a little piece of change.
Isn't that a pretty big witness at the crime?
She ain't gonna say shit. She know what come with this shit.
Have you guys ever been shot at?
Yeah, a lot of times.
You guys ever been hit?
I got hit one time. I got hit in my arm. I got stomach shots too, but that shit don't count. That shit too many years ago. That was before I started slaying down, so I don't even believe in that shit.
What time of day are you?
You say you got what? Stomach shots.
She know what come with this shit.
Have you guys ever been shot at?
Yeah, a lot of times.
You guys ever been hit?
I got hit one time. I got hit in my arm. I got stomach.
You done killed all these people, right? Allegedly, you say you done killed all of these people, right? And you only got shot in my arm. You only got shot in your arm? That's fucked, okay? Some niggas just lucky, right? And you see where he said, I got shot in my arm. You got shot down there in your arm. That's where you got shot at. This nigga say he got shot in his body, but that before he started shooting niggas. But you didn't say you was shooting niggas when you was a kid. Make this shit make sense, dude. You say you been popping niggas since you were 13 years old. Bro, we only at 9 minutes into the video game. Like, what are we talking about?
Stomach shots too, but that shit don't count. That shit too many years ago. That was before I started slaying down, so I don't even believe in that shit.
What time of day are you?
You got stomach shots, but you never believed in it because it was before you. What you mean you never believed in it? Nigga, you ain't talking about Santa Claus, nigga. What the fuck you mean? Like, what?
House jobs.
Anytime. No matter. As soon as the money clear, we in route.
But what makes you do that rather than, say, become a welder?
Bro, I'm a felon, bro. I can't do all that shit. And then I ain't have it.
A felon can be a welder, you fucking dummy. This nigga say he can't get a trade because he a welder. It's niggas, bro, it's niggas that did 10, 20 years in the feds and state jails. They come out and get their fucking CDLs and they making great money right now. Written to own their fucking truck. Leasing a truck out to fucking Amazon. Making $100,000 a fucking month. What the fuck are you talking about? See why this is why I got. See, I tell you, motherfucker be stressing me out. If it ain't you, it's this. Yeah, it ain't you. It ain't you this time. I had to take my medicine. This shit gonna piss me off.
Passion for all that shit growing up, bro.
My wife said when I take certain medicine, I turn into a pussy. She's like, you turn into a fucking pussy when you. She's like, you're too fucking You too thoughtful. Like it was some shit going on. I was on some equal rights shit. She was like, what? She like, you on that shit? She like, you stop taking that shit. It make you too fucking bad. Some medicine, I don't take that shit no more. But yeah, I was thinking like, you're thinking too much. I was tripping. My Xanax don't do that though.
So would you say you have a passion for robbing and killing?
Yeah, I started robbing at like 12 years old.
This supposed to be Milwaukee, I'm guessing. What up, K-Pex?
Stole my mama was shopping and shit. That's 8-year-old shit.
And did your mom encourage that?
Hell no, my mama was strict as hell. She don't like none of this shit.
Folks said trades accept niggas with all kinds of charges. They just like, yeah, they like.
Can you give us an estimate of how many murder scenes you think you've seen in your career?
Bro, check this out. It's nothing. Retired Chicago homicide detective. Okay. Check this out. It's nothing wrong with catching hats for the bag, right? I ain't gonna never tell a nigga not to. I'll tell you go catch that bread. You feel what I'm saying? If a nigga throw it in the air, catch it. You feel me? That's why I meant with that. But I know that they're lying. Because if they was doing half the things that they're saying they doing, you won't be telling the internet. You won't be telling the Tommy G, right? Let's just say everything they saying is 100% true, right? In theory, right? We don't know who the nigga is with his face covered, but we know who the nigga is without his face covered. And he just said they were blood brothers, right? So now that narrows it down, right? They in Milwaukee, right? They tattoos and facial recognition. Bro, if they are doing a quarter of the crimes they're confessing to in this video, I promise you, within less than a year, well, probably less than a month or two, they will be in jail. We're gonna find out. You wanna know why? Because the internet is gonna tell us. Same way they telling us everything right now.
Hundreds and hundreds.
What is the legal definition of a serial killer?
A serial killer is a person that kills in a series and not as opposed to like a mass murderer who walks into a school or a church and shoots as many people as they can.
How many bodies does someone have to be considered a serial killer?
You know, I would say that you have to have more than 2 or 3, 4.
So this is one of those stories that's really hard to verify. Fentanyl dealers, hey, send me the fentanyl. I can see it on FaceTime. It's easy. Every time I call this guy, he has a new ghost gun. The last time I called him, he had a rapper's chain that he had, I guess, stolen by force at gunpoint. So he definitely does shit. The question is, are his stolen by force at gunpoint? The last time I called him, he had a rapper's chain that he had, I guess, new ghost gun. I can see it on FaceTime. One of those stories that's really hard to verify. Fentanyl dealers, hey, send me the fentanyl. I can see it on FaceTime. It's easy. Every time I call this guy, he has a new ghost gun. The last time I called him, he had a rapper's chain that he had, I guess, stolen by force at gunpoint. So he definitely does shit. The question is, are his numbers inflated? So we're gonna talk to some street guys that I think can give us some clarification that maybe this guy's legit, maybe he's not, because I really don't know in this story. Many men wish death on me. What's up, big dog?
You linking up with niggas and you putting a vest on. But you were just around niggas who allegedly have this graveyard behind them. And you a soft target. But you link with a nigga, a regular dude, and you put a vest on. Fuck out.
Take the today.
What's up, Jay Grits? How you doing, bro? Good to meet you.
Boy, if this nigga ain't looking like a local law enforcement.
Okay. You said it before. How did you label yourself?
Street nigga.
I wanted to get a couple
Street nigga.
opinions. No, I can't. But I wanted to get a couple opinions on this alleged hitman that I've met. If someone wants someone dead, does it make sense to go outside of your clique and ask someone that you don't even know to bring you in?
You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying more than like the personal relationship shit. Like,
who the fuck is Doggy Bone with that ripped up ass do rag and the fucking the tail hanging out? Is that nigga smoking a regular Swisher Sweet cigar? Man, look, bro. I'm happy I took my medicine. This shit would make me mad, bro.
they have to really know each other to even put that trust and say, or I trust bro to
I
go
feel like you gonna really
and
pay
not tell on me.
because niggas can't keep their mouth shut anyway. So nigga know about, know.
So the chance of someone keeping their mouth shut for 10, 15 plus murders is very unlikely.
I ain't never seen shit like that. Like here, I done seen niggas get 5 and over the course of 20 years.
Now, it's some niggas, I know plenty niggas that's double digits, right? But you see what the fuck I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Now, not saying they can't. We didn't see Lil Jeff rack up numbers. It's little niggas out here just out there frivolous killing, right? We not saying it's not possible. It's just very unlikely. Very fucking unlikely. I know some niggas that think they that and they only caught a few hats. But they know in a room full of niggas that's real hunters, they can't say nothing. Only thing you got in common is you done seen a nigga die. I didn't set with niggas together. Everybody in the room then took out platoons. You see what I'm saying? Bro, I don't know why he's asking him. I have no idea, G. But what he said just, bro, just pay attention, bro. This shit is dumb, bro.
It's very unlikely.
I ain't never seen shit anyway. So I
to
feel
go
like you gonna really
and
pay
not tell on me.
because niggas can't keep their mouth shut anyway. So nigga know about, know.
So the chance of someone keeping their mouth shut for 10, 15 plus murders is very unlikely.
I ain't never seen shit like that. Like here, I done seen niggas get 5 and over the course of 20 years.
Do you know that to be considered a serial killer, that means 3 bodies or more? So would you say there's a lot of guys?
That mean, okay, they not that young. Possibly close to 30, not in their 30s, okay? But Doggy Brown fucked up. I wouldn't be at his goof ass nothing. And for with them little tinfoil chains he got on, I don't know. But niggas, if you from the city, if you really outside, you know what's going on in the hood, though. You ain't gotta be no killer. Well, what T.I. saying? You ain't gotta be no dope boy to have money. And he pulled out $1,200. He been saving for 8 years. I would have sold heroin. I've been on the corner for big boy serving the next day.
Guys walking around Milwaukee that have more than 3 bodies.
I know like multiple motherfuckers that got like 3, 4.
What to you are the key parts of having a successful mission?
You can't have your identity shown. Wear some outstanding shit like wear a wig or some shit. Wear big ass saggy clothes or some shit like that. Ride the block, see who in it. I get out the car down the street. We walking up to this motherfucker and we fucking everybody up on the porch. I'm just next to more money for this extra thing.
You kill the whole family.
We gonna fuck them up. It depends, bro. I ain't trying to do shit to no kids.
They also say that when there are witnesses around the guy that had the hit, that they also sometimes take out the witnesses. Is that common in a hood hit?
Not super common, really,
not.
because it does happen, but killing all of the witnesses is not typical, I would say.
That's not hood
in
shit.
Gang hits, because there may be 20 people on the street. What you're
Facts.
counting on there is the high likelihood that people are just not going to cooperate with the police.
For those doubting that somebody can get away with
I
multiple,
ain't gonna lie, American Psycho was my movie. I fucked with American Psycho. I watched that movie on the way to see when I was on the train. American Psycho was my
bodies
shit.
consider this. In many cities across the United
I actually like
States,
that
the
movie.
clearance rate, or in other words, the solve rate for murders can be...
Y'all never seen American Psycho? Watch that movie, bro. It's a classic. It's a classic 90s.
ridiculously
Classic
low,
90s.
especially during the early 2020s COVID period, which was a golden era for getting away with crime. For example, in recent years, Chicago has had clearance rates as low as 30%, and Flint, Michigan as low as 21%. And keep in mind, in gang-dominated neighborhoods, these are places that typically don't work with police. So to me, the idea of someone getting away with a few murders, while shocking, is certainly plausible. If their goal is to remain under detection by killing everyone at a scene, does that not...
Why does he keep saying killing everyone on the scene? No one goes to kill. Stop listening to fucking Vaughn on 1700. We pull up and kill whoever you with. That's not true. If they catch the target, if they catch you with your bitch or your mama or something, everybody right there will get spanked. But niggas ain't going out they fucking way and spank every fucking body, bro. Never have. I can't say what the next man have thought, but I've never thought in the history of niggerdom in my life, I've never said I want to kill everybody outside. Oh, what? Everybody outside ain't do nothing to me. I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you, or you. I'm looking for y'all niggas. But I really want you. Because you think you tough. I want you. I may pop him, but I definitely want to kill you. You see what I'm saying? That's what street niggas think. Who the fuck thinks we gonna kill everybody there? You know you not. If you, I don't know what these young niggas think. They be listening to crazy music. They smoking spray weed and they popping fake pills. I don't know what their mind. I don't know what their mind is. I don't know what they mind at. But what I'm saying is that shit sounds stupid.
At the top of the food pyramid for priority for police.
Absolutely, for sure.
Let's go further into their tactics. They say they also outfit their guns.
Gang hits are too fast for that.
Is that a
honestly? Everything happens in a matter of seconds.
They've got military training and know how to handle an automatic weapon, it usually doesn't work out that great for them. You know what I mean? Automatic weapons are a lot more.
Niggas will definitely fire a crowd up though. Yeah, we'll definitely fire a crowd up. But everybody ain't gonna. Well, you know how that shit go.
If there's witnesses around that person, that they shoot everybody at the crime scene. Does that sound legit?
That's what you supposed to do.
That's what you should do. I mean, I wouldn't say you should. I mean, it's not what you should do, but if you want to get away, that's the way.
I feel like that turns one shooting into a mass.
No, that's a mass shooting is one thing, right? For killing 7 people on the scene, well, that's gonna get the feds involved. That's a cry for help. That's stop the violence rallies. That's $100,000 reward for any information. You see what I'm saying? It goes from 1 or 2 people that no one gives a piss about dying to more cameras going up, more manpower overtime for the police. You see what I'm saying? Don't let your hood start rapping on it. Oh, we about to do kill 8 niggas, kill all the niggas, we did that. Swoop, we did that. All that goofy shit that you gonna play them internet games. You getting indicted. Yeah. You think your niggas gonna remain silent when they lock up your whole gang? And everybody getting 50 years just for knowing who killed the person? Because conspiracy is about knowing. See, a lot of people think conspiracy is everybody selling drugs. No. A conspiracy is you know him, I know her, you know you. We know each other. That's a conspiracy. It's that simple. A conspiracy is y'all all knowing each other, right? And y'all under y'all whatever gang name flag you want to go under, right? Y'all have a name, you have a motive, and y'all all know each other. That's a conspiracy. Now go ahead and sprinkle some murder on top of it. Now we have a federal RICO. You see how that go? Don't let drugs and money get involved. You see what I'm saying? Now everybody's staring down a barrel of a life sentence. One thing about being a criminal, I always tell niggas, I've been telling niggas this since I started doing YouTube. If you're gonna be a criminal, know what you're doing. Know how much time you're looking at. Know your fucking laws. You need to know this type of shit. Because if you finna be throwing rocks at the penitentiary, well, you need to know what you're looking at when they let your dumb ass in. See what I'm saying? That makes sense, right? I'm just saying. Facts. Real talk. Niggas like, bro, this is shit real, bro. I don't think he said that kind of remind me of Bobby Shmurda Rico. You see what I'm saying? That's how that shit go, bro. That's how that shit go. When you doing shit like that, bro. And when the thing, See, everybody know what's going on in the neighborhoods, as far as the gangs and the murders and the killings, right? No one cares about that. No one cares unless you're making money. If y'all making a lot of money, well, the feds care about that. Want to know why? Because this is America, and capitalism is king. So if there's money involved, y'all making a lot of money, they on your dick, right? Or if it's like voting time and it's a lot of murders. If 7 people get killed, well, that's a travesty. 3, 4 people get killed on the scene, well, that's not normal. Do it happen? Yeah, it can happen. But the more people you kill on one scene, the more law enforcement is gonna be. It's gonna be It's gonna be a bigger cry for help. And the one thing about it, you cannot make the community that you live in and do crime in scared of you. Even if y'all doing fucked up shit, they have to feel safe. Cause the day your neighbors don't feel safe with you being there, they gonna call them people on you. And I'm a fucking witness. I'm a witness to that. The old men and women who watched me, raised me, they knew I was Miss Coleman's grandson. They knew exactly who I was, right? Miss Rayburn and all of them motherfuckers, they got scared of me. I was shooting in front of their houses, all types of shit. It was fucked up. Niggas shooting in the wrong houses. Niggas shooting through people's windows. All types of shit. The shit started getting fucked up. And I admit, me and my niggas, we started getting sloppy. Because I thought I could not be touched. Right? And you know what they did? Even my auntie. Yeah. Even my auntie that lived right next door to me. She was a cooperating witness. She turned me in too. All my neighbors, right, that I was supposed to be protecting, they all put the people on me. My aunt, she's my family. She told on me. She helped the police get a search warrant to run in my grandmother's house. You see how this shit get? So I always tell niggas, don't never let your community be afraid of you. Because that's when you go into jail. I promise you. I seen it firsthand. You see what I'm saying? When people scared to come outside, that's when you know your block is almost, they finna wrap this shit up. Or if you the problem, they gonna get your, cause I was the problem and they got my bitch ass the fuck on. The FBI came and got me. They came and got me. That was the end of that reign. That's good game though, for sure. And I couldn't go back to my block for years. As soon as I got off that paperwork, what'd I do? Me and Zach TV was right back on the block. And what happened when I was on the block? Police was fucking everywhere. But they couldn't do shit to me. Because I can come back legally now. See, I couldn't come back. Because if I would have came back, that would have violated my shit. And I would have caught a kingpin charge. And I would have went right to jail. So I couldn't come back. I never ran from anywhere. Me running is crazy. I just couldn't come. I couldn't be seen in my neighborhood. And the day I could come back, well, I went back. And it was business as usual. And if you don't believe me, it's documented proof. You can watch the Zach TV interview. Look how happy everyone in my hood was to see I'm back. Pay attention. I'm trying to tell you, if you don't pay attention, you're going to miss something.
Mass shooting. You don't think that brings a lot more attention to the scene?
It probably do, but it's a murder already, so what do we care?
How much do these cost?
It's anywhere from $5,000 to $30,000.
If we being real, that's what
What's
all
typical?
that shit stays. The people who playing ball. Once you involve the civilians, they gonna show you what civilians do.
Your
On
most
the G.
common client is
On the
a
boss.
rapper
I wasn't
who
even
wants
mad
to
at them, gang. But I never
Why
did
don't
nothing
you
to the
just do it?
civilians though. But they would. You can't let your community be scared of you though. Yeah, once the old people start getting scared of you, bro, it's over with. They the ones that pay the bills and they pay the property mortgage and all that. What the fuck this nigga talking about, bro?
Themselves. My client. Your most common client is a rapper that wants another rapper dead?
Yeah.
Why don't they just do it themselves?
It's a lot of people feel like they too noticeable. They know me or they scared or I ain't trying to go risk my freedom for this shit. You know, it's a whole...
If you ain't down to risk your freedom for this shit, then why you want a nigga dead? That's the most pussiest, cowardice shit I've ever heard. You want a nigga dead, but you don't want to go put the work in? Niggas be want niggas dead. Niggas be want niggas dead because of some shit they say in a song, but you don't want to go knock they top? Folks say, yeah, but when your own auntie wants you off the street, that shit real. Yeah, it was. It was, gang. That was a problem. But, bro, I'm telling you, bro, if you can look at it, bro, they got documentaries on it, which they was wrong. It was wrong. They have flyers. I was on the, they said my name on the news, Stop the Violence rally, bro. They talking about, you know, between the war between Killer Ward and G-Ville. It was out of hand. It was out of hand. Killer Ward and G-Ville was not a small war. That was something. And we was into it more than G-Ville, so I was everywhere. And there was a lot going on every day. Every day. Every day. Either I was going over there or I was sending niggas. And more likely I was going myself. Because I got to make sure shit get done. I was going myself every day, every day, every day, every day, multiple times a day, multiple times. They had flyers posted up. Killer Ward and G-Ville, stop. You are our sons. Auburn Gresham love y'all. Like, if I Google it, I probably can find one. You know what I'm saying? Like, ceasefire. They was paying money for tips. I don't know how much money they got paid for getting me arrested. But these are the names they said. It was a Stop the Violence rally. A day before they kicked down my door. They said, love folks from G-Ville. They said, love folks. They said, Nico. They said, Hot Boy. And I believe, I want to say that they said, Baby D, put their guns down. They said, they called me by name. And I thought I was famous. Love folks in jail right now. I think Love folks about to get out. Baby D in jail right now. The police killed Nico. And I'm right here talking to you on YouTube. That's what happened to us. He said, my nigga, you act like your auntie special shit with you. Yeah. He said this shit got out of hand on the boss. Yeah, bro, we tore Auburn Gresham up and it's still fucked up. But when I was around, I'm not saying it was worse, but I was definitely putting pressure on the ops. 100%.
It's a ballpark.
100%.
I don't know what's going on unless I want my money, you know what I'm saying?
How do they communicate with you?
It's usually through FaceTime because that's the most untrackable thing. If it's some out-of-state shit and I gotta go out-of-state for some shit, but really it's...
Now, FaceTime is not untrackable. It's just unwiretappable, right? What she getting? The look, my facial expression is the same expression I get when I'm looking at the shoe. It's like I see them already. Now the weight right here, now them down there look better. Like them orange, pink, and blue shits, them decent. Them the same shits. Okay. We gonna find us some shit. We gonna find some. Keep looking on. She look like. Keep looking.
Up, bro. I'll talk it over with you.
You'll travel out of state to do this?
Yeah, but I need a deposit.
And you'll do that for 10 grand?
I'll do it. Yeah, that's free money for me, bro.
Can you tell me about the psychological profile of these hood hitmen that are just willing to kill someone for very low amounts of money?
In my conversations with them, they think of themselves as soldiers in a war. They don't think of themselves as serial killers, certainly. They think of serial killers as sexual deviants. I mean, when you grow up in...
Now you see this, bro. The white man who worked in Chicago for the homicide detective, he knows. You see the difference? The black dudes, they sing shit that you want to hear, right? The white man is telling the ultimate truth. We do look at ourselves as soldiers. Killers in the hood, we are soldiers. We're soldiers. I would never... A serial killer, what? Ted Bundy? John Wayne Gacy? Like, what? H. Holmes? Like, those are serial killers. I'm not saying black men can't be serial killers, because I'm pretty sure some sick black motherfuckers out there, too. They just mostly just white. But I'm pretty sure I know there's plenty of sick motherfuckers. Plenty of sick motherfuckers. It's black rapists and molesters and all that. Them bitch ass niggas is out here walking around too. It's a lot of more Mexicans too. It's sick people in the bunch everywhere. Whether if they sexually, mentally fucked up or whatever make them do what they do, they're fucked up. But niggas in the hood, I can't find one nigga that's a street nigga that's catching hats for some hood reason, walking around and on some serial killer type of... What the fuck is that show, Dexter shit? It don't fit our profile.
Poverty, without hope, without, structure in your life. And your structure...
Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. Definitely a sick motherfucker.
That's all you see, and that's what you get rewarded for. In fact, I would argue
Samuel
places
Little
like the West Side of Chicago, the South Side of Chicago are war zones in a lot of ways. It becomes glorified inside the community.
Listen to what he said.
And it's violence, and that's all you in your life. And your structure becomes the street, and it's violence, and that's all you see, and that's what you get rewarded for. In fact, I would argue places like the West Side of Chicago, the South Side of Chicago are war zones in a lot of ways. It becomes glorified inside the community, inside of those tight-knit circles, the people you're looking up to. If you're a 10, 11-year-old kid, the guys you're looking up to may be, unfortunately, the 17, 18-year-old guys, and that's what they're talking about, putting this guy down, running up on these guys and that, and it starts to become... And then you see it, and if you grow up in Garfield Park, and you haven't seen a dead body by the time you're 12 or 13, you are an anomaly. These guys are really, for all intents and purposes, are serial killers. That put guys in prison who killed more people than most serial killers.
How have ghost guns changed the game in your business?
So, first off, we did this interview. When I had my CCL, ATF came and took that like a couple months after that. We got set up for real. So
now look, you hear what he said?
In prison, who
changed the game in your business?
So first off, we did this interview when I had my...
Now the niggas, he did the same interview with the same mask before. He said he had a CCL. I believe that's like a concealed carry, I'm guessing. Right? He said he did an interview, and the feds kicked. He did an interview with Tommy G before, and the feds kicked down his door. Right? You got all these guns, whatever, right? For whatever reason, the feds took your shit. But you're still free. And talking about murders. But Tommy G got you arrested before, you said, but you on here spilling your guts about murder. You see what I'm saying? This shit's a game.
More people than most serial killers.
Hit that switch, hit that cash up, let's get it.
So, first off, we did this interview. When I had my CCL, ATF came and took that like a couple months after that. After that, we got set up for real. So we just driving down the street, we get ready to take bro somewhere and shit. But right before we pull up to the motherfucking house, we see police on one side of the street, the other on the other side. One of them came down the street, did a U-turn and flagged our shit. We pull over, and they ass hop out. We trying to hide guns and shit, but couldn't hide them. I mean,
if you got a CCL, why the fuck you hiding your guns? If they're legal and you have a fucking CCL, why you need to hide your weaponry? That don't make no fucking sense now, do it?
It's on your side of the car, they gonna put that bitch on you type shit.
Wrong. If you own the car, that's who takes the guns. If whoever in the car don't stand up and say, yeah, that's mine, that's mine. If everybody say, I don't know, you going for all the guns. And if they do write it up as a gun to every man, if they all go to court and say, we don't know who guns those are, well, the driver still will be convicted and they will walk. Fucking dummy.
Back seat and in the front, so.
This is where you need to know your laws, gang.
We couldn't really hide the gun. Well, they took us to jail and shit. They took one of the guns they thought was a rare gun. It was an M&P with a switch. That motherfucker was legal. They ended up letting me out. Like,
M&P with a switch is legal. Okay. They took the gun because they said it was rare. They never seen it, so they confiscated your weapon. They locked you up and confiscated your weapon because they said it was legal. What the fuck are we talking about? You would have never got fucking arrested if your guns were legal. And modifying and putting the automatic fucking sear on a fucking Smith & Wesson is definitely not fucking legal. That makes no fucking sense.
A few days to a week afterwards, they kept the gun and shit. They ain't trying to release no guns to me. And right now, the site that I got the FRT from, they ain't selling them no more until the ATF, like, investigate the device, how it worked for real.
But the ATF?
No, FRTs, bro. FRTs is trash. No, make up your mind. Is it FRT or is it a switch? Because I don't know. Because you just said it took his ass switch. An FRT is a fucking trigger. It's a fire trigger mechanism where it fires and release and fires again with the same speed it would have to reset. It's a factory reset trigger. That's what FRT means. It factory resets. So when you pull it, you don't have to, it's gonna go back and forth on its own. With versus a switch, you hold it down, it's going it holds the firing pin down. Yeah. I don't like these guys. These guys give street niggas a bad look. They're fucking goofies. They just goofies with guns. And in 2026, it's a lot of goofies with guns out. Can we say that outside? Everybody say it with me. It's a lot of goofies with guns. Say it. It's a lot of goofies with guns. Too many of them.
Connected a lot of guns that were used in murder weapons to you?
Yeah, I had a lot of guns out there in my name. I got at least over 1,000 guns in my name out there in Texas.
What would you do with a gun after a hit?
What you say? You got a lot of... Hold on. Repeat that what you said about Texas, nigga.
No weapons to you?
Yeah, I had a lot of guns out there when I got at least.
I had at least over
1,000 guns in my name.
I have more than 1,000 guns out there in my name in Texas. A 1,000 guns. You have 1,000 guns. Not 10, not 20, not 5, 1,000. In the state of Texas. And you live in Milwaukee. And you had a concealed carry. But you're free after getting caught with a switch. And now you're saying there was reason. This is the worst liar in history. The worst liar in history. Thank you, because I need something to calm my brain. Because this, let's say I thank you, because I need something to calm my brain. Because this shit is dumb. Because yes, you know it. You can't go without it. He's a fucking liar. His story don't fucking match up. At first, I didn't believe what he said, right? But now, I definitely don't believe nothing he's saying. Everything he's saying is a lie. This is for content. 1,000% for content.
What would you do with a gun after a hit?
Immediately sell it. It'd be posted before the shit even happened. I'll have motherfuckers lined up for like the next day or the same day, and it'll already be sold.
They also say they ditch guns in bodies of water, or they break the guns down, scramble the parts, and resell the different assembled guns to YNs. Do you think that is a good strategy to get rid of the guns?
Getting rid of a gun in bodies of water or whatever is generally a good strategy. Reusing them is a less of a good strategy because, you know, you always run the risk that there's maybe some common denominator with a piece that is led back. You know what I mean?
What do you think is unique about your approach that has allowed you to stay away from law enforcement?
Bro, I done got investigated for this shit before, multiple times. But like I said, them phones and the motherfucking hidden identities and camera actions and shit like that, that'd be the thing, bro.
What do you mean by hidden identities and camera actions?
Like, don't catch yourself on fucking camera, you know, stupid. And then, when you do this hit with this outfit, you never wear it again. Like, I always tell people you wear a different size shoe as you run away from the crime. Forensics, they taking down every detail possible. DNA, shoe sizes, you know what I'm saying?
The guys I'm interviewing say they use ghost guns that they mill themselves, which we watch them do. They never touch the body of their victim. They sometimes wear shoes that are different sizes to each crime, and they never carry a cell phone during the crime. How would you grade their killing strategy?
That's a good strategy. You're taking a lot of the forensic stuff out of it, right? Cell phone towers now have been for a long time. If you can track a suspect's cell phone to a scene,
Draco with broken hearts is crazy.
Circumstantial evidence.
Yes, bro, that's
based on other
crazy.
Factors, weapons.
My girl used to use that fucking.
If all of that is
image
true, then yeah.
Draco that shoots
you can read
fucking
that in the
hearts
book,
and shit.
You know what I mean?
You know, I've traveled to a lot of different types of people,
I know it.
cultures.
Yours is still different.
I've pretty much seen it all in the United States. One observation I've had is that backdooring, you don't
A whole
find it
lot of
anywhere
goofies
else
with
more
guns on the
than
G.
in a black hood. People willing to kill each other, willing to rob their friend for like the lowest amount of money. Like you don't see that in Asian neighborhoods. You
It don't
see
make
it in white
sense.
neighborhoods. What do you think that
Bro,
is?
it don't make sense for Smith and West Avenue.
Bring up an example. Every time I went to jail and shit, like
That goddamn Call of Duty
when
loadout.
the black people come in,
His
the
ass
other
boy,
black
he
people
probably
get
a
to
manager
know
at
something,
Zaxby's or
this
something.
nigga rap, this nigga
He's
shit,
already probably a
I'm
manager.
gonna take something from him.
Niggas lying for no reason.
White
Yeah, this
people
shit
come in,
dumb, bro.
They greet their people, they all together
It's some
chilling.
stupid
Mexican
shit.
people come in, hey, you good, they help them with their shit, everybody chilling. I really feel like with black people, it's a jealous and envy thing. We always got AR-15s, and micro AR-15s to be specific. We ain't having no little big ass guns.
Why is that?
It's the easiest to get around with. It's concealable.
How many guns do you think you've sold in your life?
Definitely over 3,000 guns.
So you know your way around guns.
Yeah, for sure.
Sold 3,000.
If a gun you
guns.
sell is used in a hit, what do you think about it?
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. This is an agenda, bro. This is an agenda. This is part of a bigger picture. I'm telling you, bro. This is a part of a bigger agenda.
Are using a hit? I wouldn't say. I'll say about, if it, just an estimate, if it was about 3,000 guns I sold, I'll say about at least 500-600 was used.
Because of time.
He said he sold 3,000 guns, but more than 500 or 600 were used in murders. How the fuck would you know that? Who are you, bro? Like, what are you talking about?
Time constraints, we cannot show this full video on YouTube. But if you would like to see this whole video, raw and uncut on Patreon, use code AR15.
Bingo. I told you. His Patreon tells no tales, gang. This is what he's doing, bro.
For 50% off your first month on the site. Thank you and enjoy. Now back to the episode. We saw with our own eyes those guns and the million of those guns. Do you think that alone suggests these guys have some level of experience in something nefarious?
Yeah, I mean, they have other factors. Like, I mean, they could just be trying to impress you, right?
Bingo! Bro. You see what I'm saying? Bro.
But beyond that, they may be selling bullshit guns, right? They
do.
may be convincing people that these are really, you know, something special. So it could be a scam, but it also may be an active thing that works. So they make these guns to sell them.
It sounds like you could literally not give a shit if this ends up being a weapon that someone uses to kill someone with.
No. There's many weapons out there. The government sell weapons that kill people. It just depends on the person.
It feels like you kind of have a cold heart towards the world.
Mm.
Do you believe in heaven or hell?
No.
Are you scared of going to hell?
No. I told my mama many times I know I'm going to hell.
Why do you say that?
Because I know a lot of the shit that I did was leave me there.
Do you have any fear of prison?
I'm not going to prison. I'd rather bang it out with the police. I'm going to be reborn, so.
Well, that's kind of that's exactly the same answer I would give. I don't believe in heaven or hell, but if it is a hell, I'm sure I would be there. I'm not going to penitentiary because I'd rather shoot out with the police too. That's some shit I would have said. I say that all the time. Necessarily don't want that to happen, but I'm not going to prison.
How old were you when you saw your first dead body?
14.
And your home life at this time was all right?
Yeah. And you weren't being abused? Nope.
There wasn't any man in the house beating the shit out of you?
Nope.
A lot of people look at the impact of drill rap on culture and they say that it's a cancer, that it's leading to so many murders and deaths and shootings and poverty and fucked up situations. Do you think drill rap is a negative impact on our society?
Hell yeah, bro. That shit play a big ass part because everybody want to fit in, bro.
If a mom gets killed, if a kid gets killed, an accountant gets killed, and a super street guy gets killed, the super street guy is less prioritized simply because he's not as innocent.
If this is the murder guy, he's a really bad guy. We really want to solve that because he's likely killed by another really bad guy. And the truth of the matter, however harsh this sounds, if you solve that murder and get the bad guy who killed him, now you've taken two bad guys off or two bad guys have taken off the street. We're gonna get more cooperation if some mom.
Alright, shout out to my nigga Comp. He sent some jewels. I don't know what that is, but
because even the neighborhoods that don't want to cooperate as much with us are going to be more cooperative because that's wrong.
You said we all in court in the street with the police. Better know that.
In some of these really challenged, underprivileged neighborhoods, and you're just trying.
He said the guns they selling gonna explode on the trail.
Stay alive, and the guy you know who's the bad guy down the street
Guns
gets shot. It's like, I mean, I've had these very specific conversations with people like, come on,
You
dude,
said
I mean,
GD.
that
GD,
guy's
you
been
know
a
that?
pain in my ass, been a pain in the neighborhood for years, and now he's gone. You want me to put myself at risk to help you out? Would you? I mean, you know, like, and how do you argue that point?
Tell me more about the attitude of like, we gotta do it, we gotta do it, as if like you have no other options.
At some point, we ain't had no other options, and then it's just at this point now, we got somewhat of an option, but we so deep in this shit, like, changing it now, what the for? Because it's already what we, like, doing for real, for real.
So your neighbors must hear a lot of strange noises coming from your house.
Yeah.
Do you live in situations like duplexes or apartments where you have neighbors that can hear through the walls?
A lot of the banging shit, I do it in like a closed door far back of the house where people can't really hear. Man, most of the time, I probably do this shit in the garage or something.
Would you feel bad if you killed me?
I wouldn't kill you.
Why not? What if someone paid you to do it?
I'll kill them for trying to pay to do it.
My dog. So obviously we don't
it's
want
a
anyone
trigger,
to die
nigga.
in the filming of this video, so we're gonna do a
Guessing your ass
recreation.
trigger.
I asked him to simulate what does a real life call look like if you're negotiating a hit. So what you're about to see is that.
He be seeing the right shit at the wrong time. At the same time, no God. You see what is this?
Who's that?
Oh my God.
Yo, what I was finna say, hey, I got a big move going on, man. There's a lot of money on the floor right now. I need y'all to meet me at the big house. All right, bet. So we on the way. All right, bet. Make y'all wait. Be in like 5 minutes.
Bro, I hate this video. These niggas got microphones. Are they?
Yeah, now we go. What's that word, brother? Yo, brothers. What's going on? We chillin', man. What we talking about today? Man, I got action for you boys. So, shit. I've been getting this nigga name, shit, dick. This nigga been running off and shit, though. Yeah, cause people be on shit. But I think he really be at his big house on I'm finna show you a picture, matter of fact. Yeah. Here you go, right here. Got a couple of them. Let's see the whole page where this nigga from. Oh, yeah. I know him from around the way, brother. You do? Yeah. You be cool, nigga. See me get the address. What's his last name? It's safe. Well, his address right here. So what the fuck, like, what really happened though? I've been getting this nigga on dick, but I've been throwing extras on everything that I've been giving the nigga. He ain't paying that pay. He ain't paid back. So how much we talking, man? Man, we talking about 20 bucks. 20 bucks? How about 25, man? We could do 22.50. Nah, we sticking with the 25 or you gonna be done with the birdie yourself. 25, you got it. Alright, where's up? I got you soon as the business done. Alright. Don't play with that money, man. You know how this shit do.
What is it like taking someone's life?
Look at that clown ass shit out of here, bro.
It's really normal.
Y'all niggas is actors, bro. Y'all niggas need to holler at Tyler Perry or something, bro.
It's gonna be on your mind all the time. When you take a motherfucking life, like same day, next day, your ass don't wanna really go outside. You gonna feel like weak. Like, damn, why I do this to this motherfucker?
But you feel regret usually for the...
Regret? I've never did nothing to a nigga and felt awful about it. These niggas ain't no killers. I know they wasn't killers, bro, but it's just... I don't need nothing for their time.
A day or two after?
Yeah, cause you gonna see your family online crying and shit. And some of these people you might not even know you can really be related to. Cause it happened before.
Has there ever been a job that's haunted you or woken you up at night thinking about it?
I ain't gonna say it woke me up at night, but I do think about shit all the time. I be thinking about that shit sometimes because it was some of these people that I knew personally, like you said. I was like, damn, I needed the money. It's backdoor is a bitch, but I grew up around backdoor ass shit.
What do you think about that somebody's life was worth money for you?
I don't think too much on it, though, because they'll do the same to me if they had the opportunity to.
What do you see the next 10, 15 years?
I see myself in the next 10, 15 years at a point in life where we don't gotta do this shit. I don't wanna live in the United States no more. I gotta get the fuck out of here because my face is too bad. Rich as hell in another country.
Folks, that was a wild episode. I just want to say there's things that I cannot show on YouTube, texts I've gotten, videos I've gotten, but I feel confident I do.
Huh? Juju?
Delivered exactly what we said in the title. I'll just leave it at that. Appreciate you guys. See you next week. Peace.
Julie? You did?
Exactly what we said in the title. I'll just leave it at that. Appreciate you guys. See you next week. Peace.
Ah, that nigga got kids in his background, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I knew I ain't tripping, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's the worst documentary ever. That's the worst fake ass nigga. That shit fake and they had some goofies, gang. Goofy as hell, fuck. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Send the reactions in, bro. That shit is. That shit pissed me off. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Benny Siegel, bro. I done seen Benny Siegel, well, I only seen Beans probably once or twice in my life. First time is when Rockefeller came to kill Award. You know what I'm saying? The second time is when King got killed. You know what I'm saying? And he showed us No Diddy. We was trying to get a gun in, and he took the gun and stuck it between his ass cheeks, and they patted him down and walked in there. I've never seen a man put a gun between his butt cheeks and get in the club before, but I watched Benny Siegel do it. And the nasty part is, it was a gun. It was my gun, so I can't I kind of needed to spray that gun down because he's a big dude and he stuck it right between his ass cheeks. So did he, gang? I think I had the Lysol that gun down when I went home. I wasn't comfortable with it, but at least I was happy he got my gun in. You know, and I promise you, that's a real, true life story. That story's real. It's like
something I wanted to ask you about is, you know, I remember this Charlemagne interview.
Oh my God. You want to ask me about all the drama?
Let me see what we got. Shout out to my nigga K-Pack, stretch niggas out like latex. No Diddy though. Pick a LA hood war stories. Alright? Say that. I got you. Yeah, keep them bitches rolling in. This is gonna be the next video we probably do right here, the white gang banger shit. The white gang bangers in Chicago. White boys and black gangs. That's what I was gonna do tonight, but I'm gonna do that tomorrow. It's a LA Hood War Stories. This is Hood War Stories. I think this is Sean you talk about for sure. Let's find a good one. I think I heard this story before, but I don't know. I don't see some shit I ain't never heard about before.
Welcome to Hood War Stories. In this episode, I'll be discussing the life of OG Lil Bob. Darrell Sellers was born on November 24th, 1969, in Oakland, California. Both of his parents were involved in the Black Panther movement, which was founded with the purpose of protecting black residents of Oakland from police brutality. His parents separated when he was 1 year old.
Shout out to Oakland. Shout out to Chicago Black Panthers, man, where that shit was real. You know what I'm talking about?
Looking for a fresh start, his mother left Oakland and relocated to Los Angeles and moved directly to Baldwin Village, also known as the Jungles. Growing up, Lil Bob's mother enforced education. She'd make him read books before he can go out and play in the streets. This would develop Bob's intellect and resulted in him being smarter than most of his peers. Without his father in the picture, Bob looked up to the older guys in the neighborhood and they embraced him. By his teenage years, Lil Bob was considered a hardened member of the Black Pea Stone Jungles. The Jungle Stones formed when the already established City Stones linked up with the Jungle Boys in the Baldwin Village section of South Central. During the early 1970s, the Jungle Boys transitioned into the Jungle Stones, solidifying the second neighborhood. Bob represents the second generation of gangbangers, which most consider to be the hardest when gangbanging in LA was at its peak. Although Lil Bob was considered as an enforcer on the streets, frontline gangbanging, he still operated by a code. If he caught his enemy with his mother or girl and kids, he would give them a pass and
that's how you die. Don't get no pass.
Wait for a later date. In his prime, Bob was super active, dismantling and crushing Crips in hand-to-hand combat. The Jungle Stones' arch enemies, the Rolling 40s and 30s, and the West Boulevard Crips who are down the street, would be his frequent victims. His knockout game was cold, but he allegedly was known to be lethal with a pistol. In the field, he was shot a total of 12 times, once in the face and still survived. On one occasion, he was shot 8 times by a fellow blood homie. He was shot twice by Crips at the liquor bank on Crenshaw, causing him to need a cane. And he first went to prison in 1988. When he was released back onto the streets, he was more equipped and war ready. He went back to prison for a year, got out, and went right back, and stayed.
Bro, them LA niggas love prison.
For another 3 years. When he got out in 2001, he made a cameo in the movie Training Day starring Denzel Washington. Due to the national exposure the movie gave the gang-infested area, it would cast a spotlight and ultimately lead to a federal indictment on the Black Pea Stone Jungles.
To help them create a safer community.
How a movie get y'all niggas indicted, my nigga? A fucking movie? How? I'm trying to tell you, bro, it'd be alternative motives, my nigga. How can you get slammed off a movie, nigga? Off a movie. Where everything is props and written.
He made a cameo in the movie Training Day starring Denzel Washington. Due to the national exposure the movie gave the gang-infested area, it would cast a spotlight and ultimately lead to a federal indictment on the Black Pea Stone Jungles.
To help them create a safer community. Well, there will also be court to catch kids before they get involved in gang activity, and I think that's absolutely the way to do it.
At the window, police, police, FBI, FBI, and they just start shooting in the windows.
So you guys,
I'm sure wasn't going to come out with all that.
Palmwood Drive, which is the dead-end cul-de-sac street, was the center point for the open-air drug market in the Jungles. At one point, the reputation for narcotic sales in his neighborhood transcended. Anyone from movie stars to pro athletes would drive down Palmwood to purchase large amounts of crack or cocaine. During this time period, Bob was incarcerated again, this time for an armed bank robbery. He would spend nearly 2 decades in prison. While incarcerated, Bob went through a spiritual regrowth and transformed his thought process.
See, this is how you die. Told y'all niggas don't be changing.
Began having a different perspective on gang culture. When Bob was released, he came home with a new outlook.
Oh shit, this him? I fucked with this dude, bro. I used to watch him in that Watch Homie Quan shit. Damn, bro, he was from BPS. But I ain't know that was his name, bro. Wow.
On Christmas Day of 2019, Bob went viral on Instagram in a video of him stacking his hood. He used the exposure in his new platform to advocate for mental health and stopping senseless violence.
It was on my heart to talk to the homies about this is what I want to do for Christmas, homie. You know what I'm saying? And for the new year. All parks, recreational parks, everybody, every major community in Los Angeles got a park. That should be a no-fly zone for busing, nigga. Niggas be coming to our park lighting shit up. You know, niggas go to King Park in the Harlems. Niggas go to Jesse Owens Park over there in the Hunters. Niggas need to stop going to them parks, homie, and busting, homie, because it's women and children up there, nigga. If you see some Crips and some Bloods kicking in their park, let them niggas make it. This ain't me. This is God, baby. All this shit coming from up top, homie. If he using me as the vehicle on the platform, you know what I'm saying? So be it. I'll be the conduit.
The vessel, black man, but I see where you was going with it. I see you. I see that. I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all know how many motherfuckers done died for God? That'd be a blessing for me. Nigga, kill me in the name of the Lord, nigga. Yeah, nigga, you know where I'm going?
He continued to do numbers.
You going nowhere but to the grave, blood. This what I'm saying. This how I found out about him from Watch Homie Quan when he was acting like he was old girl daddy. He made the nigga do push-ups and all that shit, teach him how to fight and shit.
Collaborated with Watch Homie Quan on several skits that also went viral. He was doing well for himself. He had his own place and just purchased a new 2020 Dodge Charger. He went for a CDL and started a trucking business.
See?
He was able to...
This nigga did a dub on top of damn near like a 6-7 ball back in the day. What? Alexa, stop listening. The fuck? Unplug that bitch, boy. That nigga done did at least 27 years in jail, bro. Off and on. He did 20 consecutively. Came out, folks. Got his CDLs. Got his shit together, folks. You see what I'm saying? So a fella can't get no trade.
Secure multiple PPP loans, so his pockets were swole. Sometime in 2021,
And he getting
Lil
paid.
Bob was allegedly sleeping with his homie's wife behind his back.
What?
When the homie found out his wife was creeping with Lil Bob, he felt betrayed. That led him to confronting Bob and challenging him to a fight. Bob wound up knocking him out cold, humiliating.
Hold on.
Sometime in 2021, Lil Bob was allegedly sleeping with his homie's wife behind his back. When the homie found out his wife was creeping with Lil Bob, he felt betrayed. That led him to confronting Bob and challenging him to a fight. Bob.
Now check this out, folks. If your wife, I mean your bitch, but if your wife, the bitch you married, if your wife fucking another nigga, that's tough. But to get knocked out by the nigga that your wife is fucking, I'm not mad at her for fucking him at this point no more. Because you couldn't even protect her. You couldn't stop that dick going in her mouth and her pussy. And you couldn't stop him from knocking you the fuck out. So that's kind of funny.
Wound up knocking him out cold, humiliated by getting his wife ran and getting KO'd after the fact. 2 days later.
His wife ran? And they ran a train on your wife. get serious. You hear me?
On June 5th, 2021, Bob had been hanging out in the Don's area of Baldwin Hills. It was given that name because of all the streets beginning with Don, after the formal title of all Los Angeles original landholders. Bob was standing on the 4100 block of Don Tomaso Drive when that homie ran up and allegedly shot Bob 2 times in the head.
Damn.
Bob died that same day. That homie that was from his own gang would allegedly skip town, and few know of his current whereabouts, as this is an internal gang conflict.
What? Hey, what did he say? Nigga, if you ain't willing to kill or die about this, you ready to die about this pussy, nigga? I am. That's what he said. And I ain't know that's why Bob died, bro. I've never knew. I didn't even know that was a nigga name. I just knew he was the old blood nigga. You know what I'm saying? I only knew he was BPS. I only knew he was BPS because he used to wear the motherfucking St. Louis Cardinals gloves when he was lifting weights. That's how I knew he was BPS. But you got killed over some pussy that wasn't yours. Hey, what Kane said, man, society, ain't shit funny like that in the hood sometimes. You got killed over another nigga bitch, gang. Oh my God. I never understood, my nigga, what was going on when it come to that type of shit. But then again, I never been married before until of a late. And I don't know, bro. It just sucked.
Day has gone unsolved, and BPS members are not.
I ain't gonna lie. I literally, as I'm watching this, dude, I was cursing my wife out. She didn't do shit. Bitch. Late too. You hear me? Don't be stupid. Late too.
Cooperating with authorities regarding the murder. The funeral was held in July, and BPS members are not cooperating with authorities regarding the murder.
They better not.
The funeral was held in July, and they sent him off in a major way. His service was evident of the widespread love and respect people had for him. Bloods from all over were in attendance. In the time that Bob had came home from the feds, he was able to accomplish a lot in little time. He was popular with the young and old generation. He was also super active in his daughters' and grandkids' lives. He was one of the first Don Moose to openly have love for Crips, as long as the respect was mutual and genuine. Despite his shortcomings, he never led the young homies on crash out missions.
Bro, the nigga was definitely getting young pussy. He had his own spot. He just did a dub. He come back. He healthy. He working out. Popping on the internet. You know he was getting pussy. He got him a charger. Nigga, he was good, boy. Fucking his homies, bitches. Bitch probably been wanting to give him some pussy. Nigga old ass, and he got hazel eyes like me. Oh yeah, it was over with. These eyes was like hazel or gray. Yeah, it was over with. Yeah, he was knocking them hoes down, boy.
There's currently a $50K reward for any information on Lil Bob's murder.
I bet.
I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Nigga got killed for some pussy that wasn't young, bro. That shit crazy. Dying over pussy is crazy. But dying over some pussy and insurance is crazy, my nigga. Like, you got nailed over another nigga bitch, gang. Like, you ain't doing that. Niggas is not doing that, blood. Shout out to my nigga K-Peg, stretch niggas out like latex. No Diddy though. And folks say, fine, that's another one. Say less. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good one, gang. I actually be reading them shits like, let's see what it's gonna be. killed so many bodies. The story Infinite Nightmare. Nah, I know him. I see it. We read that. We did that one before, I'm sure.
Welcome to Hood War Stories. In this episode, I'll be discussing the Menlo Crips. The Menlo Crips are a Black American gang located on the west side of South Central Los Angeles. They originated in 1978 as the Menlo Boys around 65th Street and Menlo Avenue. By the 1980s, they changed their name to Menlo Gangsta Crips. The Menlos once had a decent relationship with the A-Trays until they had a fallout. This feud resulted in the Menlos forming an alliance with the neighborhood Crips.
Hey, neighborhood.
Their territory
now they probably rolling 70s, right?
Stretched from 64th Street to Florence, between Vermont and Hoover. They are allied with the 6-7 neighborhood Crips, East Coast Crips, rolling 60s, 5-5 neighborhood Crips, and the rolling Hundreds. A few of their rivals include the Hoovers, A-Trays, 5 Deuce Broadway Gangsta Crips, and the Denver Lanes. On October 21st, 2003.
They beef with the Lanes, nigga? What?
A 6'5" Menlo Crip known as Psycho was shot. Authorities believe that the people responsible for the shooting were Delisha and Maddox from the A-Tray Hoovers. About a half hour later, around 7 p.m., Vanetta was driving a Chevy SUV, which contained 8 family members inside. Her ex-husband Louis sat in the front passenger seat. Vanetta's daughter Alexis and 3 of Alexis's cousins Kayvana, Arroya, and Jasmine sat in the row seats behind the driver. Vanetta's son Davion and Eric and their stepbrother Louis Jr. sat in the far rear of the SUV. Vanetta stopped the SUV at a stoplight at the corner of 76th and Hoover. A moment later, a champagne-colored Escalade with spinning rims crossed in front of Vanetta's vehicle. Davion.
I ain't gonna lie, them LA niggas be spinning out them big ass trucks. Yukons, Suburbans, nigga Escalades, boy, them niggas be spinning out them big ass trucks.
And there go Nene. Copel's nickname was Nene. Vanetta had a romantic relationship with Copel for many years. Vanetta's daughter Alexis had known Copel virtually all her life. Vanetta's son Davion considered Copel his godfather because Copel had taken a special interest in Davion's welfare after Davion's father had passed.
Nah, it was fucking his mama, boy. You know how that shit go.
When Vanetta saw Copel, she said, "Hey, what he doing over here? He must have a death wish." The Hoovers claimed this part of the neighborhood as their territory, and Copel was considered an OG member of the rival 6'5" Menlo Crips. The occupants of Vanetta's car watched as Copel drove through the intersection, made an abrupt U-turn, and turned onto 76th Street in front of them. The back passenger window of Copel's car lowered, and the passenger aimed a handgun out the open window at Vanetta's car and began firing shots. He started shooting at one side of Vanetta's SUV, then across his windshield, then along the other side, and finally through the back window.
They painted that bitch, boy.
Her car was hit multiple times, and the windows were shattered. The exterior of Vanetta's car sustained 7 bullet holes, and another bullet left a crease along the passenger side. 7-year-old Alexis was shot in her shoulder and back and was covered in blood. Vanetta drove to the intersection till police patrol car that she saw parked and sought for help. Within moments of the shooting, Vanetta received a phone call from Copel. Vanetta was upset and told Copel repeatedly that Alexis had been shot. Copel apologized and explained to Vanetta that he did not know it was her SUV. Copel had previously warned Vanetta that her SUV looked very similar to SUV owned by the Hoovers. He also told her she was in danger of being mistaken and killed.
Bro, you shot up your bitch truck? Cause you thought that they the Hoover? How the fuck you don't know what your bitch riding, nigga? You see that bitch caught all the time. You fucking this bitch. You know her kids. You a goofy.
That urged Vanetta to paint her SUV to distinguish it from the Hoover's SUV. Coppell had apparently failed to disconnect after his phone call to Vanetta.
You say turn my show on Discord. Where the fuck? Oh no, which chord am I in? Yep, it's on.
At 7:11 p.m., within minutes after the shooting, he inadvertently left a recording on Vanetta's cell phone of his conversation with another male. A recording of this conversation was played for the jury at trial.
Of course she took your dumb ass to jail, bro. You thought that bitch wasn't gonna press charges?
On the recording, Coppell admitted to a male that he accidentally shot up Vanetta's truck. The male questioned Coppell, and Coppell repeated that he shot up Vanetta's truck by mistake and that her babies were in it. In response, Coppell's friend said, "So what, nigga? Fuck that bitch." Vanetta later identified Coppell from a photo lineup. She also identified the shooter as someone she knew for years, as Dean. Coppell Hall, from the Menlo Crips, was ultimately convicted of 9 counts of premeditated murder. On the evening of March 27th,
Premeditated murder? No one died.
2010, a group of young people attended a party at a home near 68th
Nobody
Street
died. How
and
the
Vermont
fuck?
Avenue.
How you take 9 counts of premeditated murder when no one died?
At about 10 p.m., several of them were walking back from the corner store while the others waited. They watched from the front yard of a relative's apartment building. Among those walking were Marcus, his brothers Travion and Tyler, his cousins Michael, DePaul, and some friends, which included Kendall. A black sedan moved slowly past, made a U-turn, pulled alongside him, and someone inside opened fire on the group, fatally wounding Kendall and striking Marcus in his hip and lower leg. Marcus later underwent 2 surgeries and remained in the hospital for about a week.
I ain't gonna lie, they spanking the
At the time of
bitches.
the trial, he was still in pain, undergoing frequent treatment, and still walking with a limp. Marcus and Diana testified at trial that they heard gunfire and saw a muzzle flash from the passenger side of a black sedan. McHale identified the shooter's car in court from a surveillance video. McHale lived in the area where the shooting occurred and knew it to be the 6'5" Menlo Crip territory. 2 LAPD officers were on patrol that evening in the area of Vermont and 67th Street when they heard the gunfire. When they looked into the direction of the sound, they too saw a muzzle flash come from the passenger side of a Nissan Maxima. The officers followed the Nissan, broadcasted their location, and requested backup. At 66th Street and Kansas Avenue, the Nissan abruptly stopped, and 3 black American males got out and fled on foot. The officers lost sight of the suspects when they turned onto 65th Place from Kansas Avenue. A perimeter was set up as other police officers and a K-9 unit joined the search. The suspects were not found within the perimeter, but clothing and a gun were found along the route of the foot pursuit. Detectives recovered a chrome handgun loaded with 3 live rounds. Other officers found black clothing containing a set of keys and a do-rag. 3 cell phones were found in the center console, as well as
Hold on, folks. Was that the one with Lil Bob
set
on
of
it?
keys and a do-rag.
It is the one with Lil Bob on it.
3 cell phones were found in the center console, as well as a blue bandana. In the passenger compartment of the car, officers found a CD case, 2 disposable cameras, a pair of gold glasses, and $55 in cash. James and Genobi Russell, from Fadu's Broadway Gangsta Crips, was ultimately convicted of first-degree murder and attempted murders.
These are LA
They were
niggas
each
get
sentenced to
charged
75
with
years to
anything,
life.
don't
Hector
they,
owned
bro?
a small bar and a separate restaurant on the corner of Vermont and 68th Street in Los Angeles. His residence was located on 68th Street behind the bar. The bar/club was a local gang hangout for the 6'5" Menlo Crips. One of the Menlos, known by his first name Dwight, or Doughboy, was a regular at the club. Doughboy often organized gang parties at the club, and he and Hector would collect the proceeds of the parties at the door and split those proceeds. Hector never employed Doughboy. On December 26, 2010, at around 9 p.m., Doughboy had organized a birthday party for a fellow gang member, Rambo. Rambo, Doughboy, and several other gang members were present inside the club preparing for the party. Doughboy was standing inside the front door to the club making a phone call when a car drove by the club northbound. A rear passenger in the car rolled down the window and started shooting in the direction of the front of the bar with a rifle-shaped gun. Doughboy emerged outside with his .38 caliber semi-automatic pistol and chased a drive-by car northbound. While Doughboy ran, he returned fire at the departing drive-by vehicle. After the shooting, Doughboy did not return to the club, and the police arrived. Hector and the police determined that the gunman in the drive-by vehicle was not shooting bullets at the club. They found paintballs sitting on 2 cars parked in front of the bar. Doughboy was later arrested for the shooting. Hector was a reluctant witness. He did not want to displease Doughboy or the police, and he was afraid of Doughboy and the Menlo Crips. He was concerned for his family's safety as they lived in a residence located behind the bar. Hector initially declined to identify Doughboy in the video surveillance tape and said that he was not at the bar. Hector admittedly had been in contact with Doughboy, who was telephoning Hector from jail. Through direct threats and threats by the gang members, Doughboy attempted to shake and did partially have an effect on Hector's trial testimony. By the time of the trial, Hector had moved his family away from the residence that he owned behind the club. Doughboy, from the Menlo Crips, was convicted of shooting at an occupied vehicle and being a felon in possession of a firearm. He was sentenced to 55 years to life. Cedric was working as a landscaper. On October 30th.
All I'm hearing is the Hoovers is giving the Menlo's belt and the Menlo's is shooting up the wrong people, bro. That's all I see, man.
His girlfriend Nicole kept him company at work. After completing another landscaping job, they arrived on the 900 block of West 68th Street. This location was in territory claimed by the 6'5" Menlo Crips. Cedric asked Nicole to go get gas, telling her his landscaping job was not going to take long. Nicole stayed at the location for about 10 minutes before leaving. During that time, Cedric and his boss mowed the lawn. They finished their work, and Cedric's boss left, leaving Cedric at the site alone. A short time after Cedric's boss left, and before Nicole returned, Cedric was shot 7 times with a 9mm handgun. 2 of the shots were fatal. Police recovered 6.
With a lawnmower is crazy. It's crazy.
Bro, the Hoovers is spanking these niggas, boy. You cutting grass, nigga. Imagine.
Cutting grass. Cutting grass.
Bro, nigga, you the lawnmower pack, nigga. Like, what?
Cell cases at the scene. Cedric had no gang affiliation, and he was mistaken for a Menlo Crip. Weldon Bedford was ultimately convicted of second-degree murder. He was sentenced to 60 years to life.
They be getting smashed. Gee, this is what I don't understand. Y'all shooting the wrong people. Right, even when you shoot the right people, if it's nobody out there but you and him, see, they got these LA niggas. They like to go brag and tell everyone what they did, bro. I put in work, homie. I just killed one of them niggas over there cutting grass, cuz. Nigga, like, they just want to go brag, bro. And look what happened. Like, 60-something years to life, nigga. Nigga, was it worth it? It was never.
It's the gayest Crip I ever seen in my life, by the way.
Yeah, I thought that was a female, bro.
Life.
That's a bitch, gang. It's a dyke.
That's a bitch. Oh, you sure?
Yeah, look at that, bro. That's a female, dog.
Alright.
Yeah, that's a girl.
I'd like to thank you guys.
It's an ugly ass bitch, but that's a bitch.
For watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
I'm not gonna lie. That was not a bad. That was not. I did not expect that. For sure, I did not expect that, bro. Alright, let's see what time it is. Shout out to my nigga K-Pack, stretch niggas out like latex. No Diddy though. You know what I'm saying? We in the hallway with the members, man. Y'all know what's going on, man. Don't say do another one. I ain't gonna lie, they got some decent shit, bro. You guys gotta really go through these bitches for real. I be really trying to find a good one. Well, we already know this one, boy. That's the story of a hero. R.I.P. Baby Lame. R.I.P. Baby Lame, man. We smoking on Tupac, bitch ass.
That Tupac assassin, for sure.
Oh, my mama, he spanked that faggot ass nigga.
Welcome to Hood War Stories. In this episode, I'll be discussing the Pakoma Pirus Bloods. Pakoma Pirus, also known as 2Ps, are a primarily black American gang located on the east side.
Hey, nah, this Whack 100 crew.
Pakoma, in the San Fernando Valley of LA County.
Aw, man,
They
these
have been
niggas
active
in
since
the
the
valley?
1980s and are one of the most reputable black gangs in the valley. Their territory runs along Glen Oaks Boulevard, between Van Nuys Boulevard and Osborne Street. Their area is surrounded by
That's the
rival Latino
Wags. That's
gangs.
funny as shit.
The Pierce Park
Yeah, that's funny as shit, bro.
That's Wag Hood. That's funny as hell.
Yeah,
Apartments,
bro. I
also
ain't know
known as
that.
Vietnam Apartments, is considered their main headquarters.
You think Wag an informant?
They are.
I think Whack is something, bro. I don't know what he is, gang. I think he could be a informant, knowing what we know about LA niggas and how he like to brag and do all this shit. I think if Whack was a little bit of, I feel like if he was a little bit of something that he says he is, I feel like he would have been on in jail for life, like his peers. He too old to not be having life in jail already if he was this gangster. You know what I'm saying? So I
Exactly.
think he's something. Yeah, I kind of do think he's definitely tapped in with the police for sure.
Allies with the Leisure Street Gangsta Bloods, who are located in Panorama City. They beefed with the Menlo Crips, Barrio San Fernando, Land Times, and Village Boys. On February 10th, 2002, Marcario, who was a member of the Westside Avenue Crips, was attending a house party in the area claimed by Pakoma Pirus. Sudani Sang, who was a young woman who was also at the party that night, Lee Zell Jr. and Jamar Price, who were from Pakoma Pirus, came to the house party to pick up Sudani. When the car pulled up, Marcario and Sudani both walked up to the car. Lee and Marcario, who had both attended the same high school, briefly conversed calmly. Sudani heard Lee saying something about Marcario not remembering him, and Marcario responded with, I know dude. Marcario then walked away. Sudani then noticed Lee had a gun on his lap and asked, what the hell you bring that for? Sudani then talked to Lee about picking up her friend and going to a club. She went back into the house to grab her shoes and call her friend. She came back outside 10 minutes later. Marcario's car, which had been parked in front of Jamar's car, was gone. Lee then told Sudani that he had some business he had to go take care of and would talk to her later. He and Jamar then drove off. A short time later, some of the guests were leaving the party. As they were driving away, they saw Marcario's car crash into a nearby fence. There were several bullet holes in the car, and the driver's side window was shattered. Marcario had been shot in the head and the back of his shoulder. He died from multiple gunshot wounds.
They clapped his
The gun
ass.
used to shoot Marcario was found in a bush behind Jamar's home. Lee Zell Jr. from Pakoma Pirus was ultimately convicted of first-degree murder. On June 30,
Okay, they got active,
2003,
alright.
around 10 p.m., Stephen Uhas, who was from the Sanford gang, was at the Seymour Park Gymnasium located on Borden Avenue. When he got into a dispute with 3 Pakoma Pirus members, a gun was pulled, and Stephen ultimately died from a gunshot wound to the torso. Stephen's death was followed up by several crimes against black Americans, most of whom were non-affiliates, and the Sanford gang sought revenge on any black American within their community.
Bro, I see. That's one thing I hate about the Mexicans, bro. They can't get their lick back on members, so they take it out on anybody black. That get y'all.
So they go
ass
straight
out of
racist.
there. Yeah, that's
Yeah, they
dumb
just go
shit.
racist.
Yeah, bro, that's too easy, bro. Like what? That's too. Imagine if we did that, and it's way more Mexicans
I was just about to
outside
say.
than us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah.
That's
Go walk
dumb
into the taco shop and just go crazy.
Yo, right? It'd be a taco. They call it a Fiesta Massacre. That shit is crazy, bro.
They're affiliated or not. On the evening of July 27, 2003, Rashid Coleman went to a birthday party for Teresa and 2 of her cousins. The party occurred on the 13500 block of Sarah Street in Selmar. As the party was ending and people began walking out of the house, a few Sanford gang members were harassing some females outside of the party. Rashid's friend, Michael Rosales, approached the females and put his arm around them and pretended to be their brother while escorting them back to the house. An altercation then broke out between the Sanford gang members and a few of the partygoers. A Sanford gang member then approached Rashid, who was quietly standing nearby and shot him with a handgun several times. Rashid died from multiple gunshot wounds, and the LAPD officer detailed that he was the only black American in that party group.
Why the fuck would your black ass be there, bro?
Stupid. He's dumb.
Bro, why? You thought you was finna get you a mamacita? Maybe get some Spanish pussy? Bitch, you the only nigga there. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, dude. I ain't going to a Mexican party. And if I pull up and see it's full-blown Mexican shit going on, I'm the only nigga there? Man, I'm never getting out the car.
Gilbert Felix,
I'm pulling right
from
off.
the Sanford gang, was ultimately convicted of first-degree murder. On October 17, 2005, Ricardo, who was from Pakoma Pirus, was arriving home and was parking his car on the 12300 block of Osborne Street when a Hispanic male walked up to him and fired at him 9 times.
Oh my God, these niggas getting a belt by the Mexicans.
No one was ever arrested for that crime.
That's typical in LA though.
Later,
They
on
stay getting
December
belted by the
2007,
Mexicans.
Ricardo was driving his mom's car on his way to pick up fellow gang member Demario. They intended to visit Terrence, who was also from Pakoma Pirus, who was recovering from a gunshot wound at his home on the 12300 block of Osborne Street. At around 4:30 p.m., they arrived and parked on Osborne Place. Jose, who had lived in an apartment building across the street from Terrence's building, was on his way to a taco truck parked in front of Terrence's building. Before Jose can cross the street, Demario yelled out, "Pakoma Pirus blood," and threw up gang signs. He then pulled a gun outside his waistband and started shooting at Jose. After the first 2 shots, Jose ducked behind his auntie SUV, who was parked nearby. As Jose yelled to Demario to stop shooting, he could hear Ricardo urging him to keep going. While Jose was crouching next to the car, he heard 5 more shots. After the 7th shot, Jose's aunt came out to the middle of the street. As his aunt was helping him up,
shoot that bitch in the head.
Jose saw Demario, who was still holding the gun, had jumped off the retaining wall and crossed the street and was now standing about 7 feet away from him.
I would have killed him, bro. If the nigga hide behind the car, I would have belt around that. I would have jumped out and chased him and smoked
A woman then got out of her parked car and screamed at Demario to stop shooting because she had a baby in the car.
Who gives a
Demario
fuck?
then turned around and walked away into the main gate of Terrence's building.
You gotta be shit.
Jose and his family did not stay in their apartment that night or ever again. About a week after the shooting, they moved away from Pakoma. An eyewitness testified that she saw Jose curled up in a ball behind a car while Ricardo was yelling, "Smoke him, smoke him."
Puss ass niggas. Why you didn't smoke him?
The shooting generated multiple calls to 911.
I hate these
Most
niggas,
describing
bro.
a black male
Me too.
in a red puffy ski jacket. Police arrived to the scene.
100
They found a black
degrees, this nigga got a puffer coat on.
backpack nearby that contained 4 semi-automatic handguns. Demario,
Whoa. What's it?
a black male in a red puffy ski jacket. Police arrived to the scene and found a black backpack nearby that contained 4 semi-automatic handguns.
Simmies. What I'm
Demario
about to
from
say.
Pakoma Pirus was ultimately convicted of premeditated attempted murder. In September 2009, Timothy Jenkins, who was from Pakoma Pirus, and a few members of his family went to a house party. Some of the people at the house party were from a rival Crip gang. During the party, a verbal altercation occurred inside the house. Timothy and a few other people were allegedly acting out. A resident of the house told Timothy that she didn't want no trouble out of him. Timothy and his people left the house party. One of them yelled, "Blood, it ain't over." They entered a car, which crept up to the house where the party was occurring. Someone inside the car said, "What'd you say, blood?" A hand then came out of the open window and fired 4 shots. When the shots were fired, people were standing outside the porch area of the house. 2 people were struck by bullets. 2 bullets penetrated the garage door. The garage was used as a bedroom. At the time of the shooting, a 3-year-old girl was inside of the garage.
Oh my God.
Timothy Jenkins from Pakoma Pirus was ultimately convicted on 4 counts of attempted manslaughter.
Of attempted manslaughter? Bro.
What type of shit is that?
How the fuck can you get attempted manslaughter? My God. That I don't even want to. Bro. 4 counts.
That literally means I tried to hurt them.
Yeah, right. Like,
Not even kill them. I just tried to hurt them.
attempted manslaughter, nigga. Bro, he probably didn't even hit nobody. We say he hit 2 of them. Bro, that's damn near, that's a 40-year bid for
July
nothing,
20,
bro.
2014.
Bro, California
Juan,
niggas get the
who
belt
was from Humphrey
justice.
Boys gang, was inside his back house while his baby mama and her mother was outside by the garage.
Man, you can't be sick.
At around 6:30 p.m., a brown car driven by a woman with red hair with at least 2
What up,
male
Zero
occupants
Trust, my boy?
passed by. Bullets then started firing from the brown vehicle. Juan began to immediately chase down the brown car in his SUV, and police saw the brown car blow a red light while Juan's car stopped. Juan had told officers that shots had been fired at his house from the vehicle that he was pursuing. Juan's house was located in Humphrey Boys territory and was known for gang activity. Bullet holes were found in his SUV, in the RV parked in front of his house, in the garage door, and in the couch behind the door. Devontae Session, William Jones, and Anisha Johnson, who were all from Pakoma Pirus, were convicted of 3 counts of attempted murder. Around midnight on September 9th, 2016, Francesco and 2 other people were drinking beer outside of an apartment complex. At some point, a few members of the Pakoma Pirus walked past Francesco and asked him what he was looking at. A physical altercation then broke out between the two, and a member of the 2-piece pulled out a gun and fired 2 rounds, striking Francesco once in the jaw and once in the neck.
Damn.
He ended up surviving. Danielle Burney, from 2Ps, was ultimately convicted of assault with a semi-automatic firearm.
We watching
on January 11,
Pirus versus
2021.
Five Hoods.
Giovanni Ramirez was in the courtyard in the Pierce Park apartments. At around 6 p.m., 2 Pakoma Pirus members walked up and started shooting. Giovanni was struck multiple times and died at the scene.
Damn.
2 Pakoma Pirus members fled to a nearby Food for Less, where they were eventually apprehended.
Why would you go to
Walker
Food
Smith
for Less?
and Jeree Richardson were both taken into custody, and their bail was set.
Bro, go. After you do a hit, you go somewhere where you're not seen and cannot be recognized, bro. You go to a fucking you go to a supermarket full of people and cameras.
Like they tried to blend in with the shoppers, I guess.
Nigga try to spend some food stamps before you go to the king.
$2 million each. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
These wax people are crazy. Bro, when you think of the Valley, you think of porno. All of that, like porn, that's porn capital. You don't think of black niggas and Mexicans spanking each other, bro. No diddy.
California is such a weird place.
It is, bro. It is, man. I can't tell you why, man. I can't tell you why, bro.
Like proper talking gang members. Like it's fucking. I don't know.
Bro, they sound proper, bro. But they're the stupidest people. How can you talk proper and just be slow? But they brainwashed, bro. They be brainwashed, bro. Oh, that was E-Money? Yeah, that was E-Money on it.
Talk about growing up in Chicago for a minute. Talk about that's a different way of living.
Yeah. It's a completely different way.
It's a different way of living.
And,
you got to get out the mud, as they say.
You got to. There's no other way.
Yep.
I'm from the South Side. So Tony's actually from the South Side as well.
Yep.
Went to high school out on the West Side. So coming up, man, one thing you got to learn and learn early is where you should be
And where you
shouldn't be. What you should say and what you shouldn't say.
Facts.
So
Facts.
Don't have no slick mouth.
You know
out
what I'm
there.
saying? Like I know damn well these house parties in high school, it's gonna get shot up.
Yeah.
And it's sad to say,
Not facts.
but it's the truth. Like I'm not going over there. I'm good.
Right.
I'm not going. So I remember like one of the early memories of like I guess transitioning from an elementary school kid to high school and adults. My entire class after 8th grade graduation, they all got together and they went off to smoke for the first time.
Okay.
I didn't go. My whole thought process is like, this is gonna stop me from what I want to do.
Yeah.
I got a brother in front of me that has never smoked, never drank any of this stuff, and I'm just like, no, I'm gonna go
good.
home, guys. I ain't gonna do this.
Yeah.
So I've always been able to lean on sports. And one thing about all communities everywhere, if you lean on sports will make you, I guess you could say, a likable person or protect you. In a sense.
Yeah.
Now don't get it twisted, because if you step out of line, they gonna put your ass back in line.
They're gonna check you.
And let
for
you know,
sure.
like, hey, you play basketball.
Yeah.
and I was glad to say, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the court. I'm gonna go play. I mean, I've seen some wild shit. Ogden Park is where I grew up.
Ogden Park, boy, you from Inglewood? Oh, you Inglewood ass nigga.
Late, like maybe 10:30 at night, I'm shooting out on the court with somebody. I can't remember who it was. It's a water fountain in the middle. 6 drinking things at the water fountain. Randomly, some guy pulls money out of his pocket and start counting money. This is wild. Next thing you know, it's a gun in his chest.
Oh,
what?
Gun in his chest. No joke. He gives the money up, and 2 dudes take off running. So he chases them, talking about that gun fake anyway. I promise you, this is how used to shit like this we become, because I literally just grabbed a young fella, went to the other end, and started shooting like ain't nothing going on.
This ain't got nothing to do with
This
me.
ain't got nothing to do-
I'm
hey,
gonna go down here. Y'all
go down here. Kid you
Mind
not.
your damn business.
2 days later, back at the park playing. Them motherfuckers say, man, you was up here shooting with young fella, huh? I said, that was y'all.
That shit don't make no damn sense.
Y'all crazy, y'all nuts.
That is wild.
But them not even thinking twice of like, yo, this nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? I got
normal.
that leeway of I guess protection in space, or respect, because I am an athlete and it's my neighborhood and all of that.
Yeah.
Never wanted to stand up and say I'm this, I'm that. No,
Right.
I know my place. That's not what
That boy say he grew up in Ogden. Hey, everything, boy, from around your way, boy. It was in that brick ass park. See that? I think I've seen it before.
Pro out here. You gotta guard him when he start crawling. Yeah!
I already knew Kevin. Oh, they had the foul.
Here it out. The tarantula. Time to spin away. The tarantula.
Stop playing. That's KD. Michael Beasley can't fuck with KD.
Uh-oh. Easy. Easy.
Okay.
Give it back to him. Go away. The tarantula with the rock ready to crawl. The tarantula operate. The tarantula.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. Kevin O'Dray did his ass. Bro, Michael Beasley cannot fuck with KD on no level, boy. Stop playing.
Get him in the web. Got him in the web. Got him in the web. Got him in the web.
He could not fuck with that man, bro. He could not fuck with that man, bro. He could not fuck with that man, bro. Ooh, nice tip, though. That'd be a game to go watch, like some shit like that. That'd be a game.
I see one more, bro.
I bet. That shit, bro. I fuck with the bro. Where's Dykeman? Is that in New York? Hey, shout out K-Fax. Stretch niggas out like latex. No Diddy. No Diddy though. Hey, you a fool for this one, man. Yeah, you a fool for this one, bro. Niggas about to be wrapping them belts around their head on this one. Oh shit.
Jay. Gosh.
Not these fucking guys, bro.
Your best friends.
These guys, bro. Not these guys, bro. Hold on now. He said bitches doing Dino's call up Puerto Rico. Nah, I don't want to hit no hoes with him, boy. Lamron was giving them leather, straight leather around this time. He built his homie fake Gucci belts on his last line. Hey boy, this school right here. I went to Robeson too. Robeson was busting. Them niggas was straight goofies, gang. I'm not gonna lie. Them niggas was goofies. I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about them bunch. I don't know, man. I don't like those guys, man. The fucked up part, people thought it was the only GDs in Chicago. They'd be like, you're not no real GD. You don't even like Brick Squad and Little JoJo. What type of GD are you? I said, well, a real one. Yeah, that's about
He
it.
was the king back then.
Man, that's fucked up, man. Man, that's so fucked up.
This story is not something you see on the news or social media every day. Terrence Gangsta Williams, who spent over 27 years in prison, revealed how powerful are Muslims in prison, even though Christians are the majority.
And in prison, you know, in jail, state or fed, everybody go to church. So you got more Christians on the compound than Muslims, first and foremost. However, in our deen, when you take shahada, they tell you your blood is sacred. Your brother property is sacred. You know, protect your brother honor. So now what happens is, this is my brother. I love my brother for the sake of Allah, for the sake of God.
Oh, he was Muslim. That's why he
pray
ain't
together,
get
stay
fucked up.
together. So people be like, oh, they're a gang. Because if you put your hand on a Muslim, you're gonna have 100, the lower number maybe 30, 40, 50 somewhere, in your dorm, trying to find out what's going on with you in the Akif.
But who is Terrence Gangsta, a New Orleans street criminal back in the 1990s? At first, he was a part of a street gang called Hot Boys. He then moved on to start dealing with illegal substances. He was caught by the FBI through wiretapping, as he had been plotting to fatally injure some dealers from New York. He had been hoping to get paid for the substances they had shipped to one of his associates, but was caught making the plan on the phone.
Fatally injured.
Having spent almost 3 decades in prison, Terrence discovered the strong influence Muslims have in prison and the gang culture that exists within the boundaries.
Bro, that's what made him want to be a
Despite most
Muslim.
inmates being Christians, Terrence Williams revealed that Muslims had the largest influence out of every other group,
You
and that
think,
could be
nigga?
attributed to their very strong and harmonious bond with one another. If you hurt one of them, you'll have to pay a heavy price. Due to their dedication to Islam, which also heavily emphasizes on the importance of brotherhood and unity, many Muslims stick together and protect each other regardless. If you hurt a Muslim inmate, many of them will make sure to get revenge for their brothers. Perens has even accepted Islam during his incarceration and has become a practicing Muslim. He's often seen discussing Islam and sharing his knowledge.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Do you believe in karma then and now?
I believe whatever plan God has for you is going to happen. You know, I'm about you being Muslim. We always say the qadr of Allah is called the divine decree. We don't really
ride
go
with
up
my
the
son, boy. It's
believe
Take-Town all
whatever
the way,
happens by the
man.
will of God, whether it's good or bad, God allowed to happen. We just say Alhamdulillah. I mean, all pray. How Christians say Hallelujah. In Arabic, if you look up Alhamdulillah, that's what that means. It's all praise due to God.
But there is not just one account of an ex-convict discussing the culture of Muslim inmates. Paul Simmons, a British man convicted of burglary and robbery of first degree, had some insights to share as well. After spending 22 years in prison, Paul shares his experience in prison, especially on how Muslims form gangs in prison and how they stick together and have another's back in any situation.
The Muslim gangs, right? They are crazy, right? They're
I
a
ain't never with
different
Arrow
breed.
either.
It's not. No, I don't want to sort of put them in a box, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I
But
never
have
wore
to
Arrow
say
Pastor before.
Nah. I was
They
a
are
Hollister
brothers,
nigga.
and that's what they call themselves. They are brothers.
I was
and
too,
they
but shit, I wore all
really
this
do
shit.
mean that. They
Yeah,
are
that
brothers.
shit-
American Eagle
One of
Hollister.
their brothers gets hurt.
I
One of
know.
their
One
brothers
American
gets
What's the-
No, what's
Forget
the
about
Storm
it.
with the
Abercrombie
alligator.
You know, they go prayers on
That's-
Friday, which means every wing gets together.
The-
So if you've
hold on,
upset
let me
one of
think.
them,
The Costa. He was an Acosta wearing nigga.
Yeah.
hmm Bro, when I was locked in, I wore only that, bro. I had all Hollister, and I think I had one Abercrombie and Fitch hoodie, and it was yellow.
be aware of Friday afternoon association because it is your time to get served up.
This heavy influence of Muslim inmates has caused a significant surge in conversion numbers, leading to more Muslims in prison.
It's a lot of
Niggas
guys
be
who
going
are
Muslim
genuine
for protection,
Muslims,
bro.
but there are a lot of guys who do it for the protection factor.
Duh, nigga.
No, that's a big thing in the UK.
But do all of them convert to Islam for the same reason? Lawrence Mamiya, a professor of religion and Africana
It was
studies,
definitely
revealed
gay to be in a rap.
that the main reason why inmates convert to Islam is due to the spiritual aspects of the religion, such as brotherhood, regardless of race or social class, as well as the social aspect, such as protection and communal
Yeah,
life
I
in
think
prison
Muslims
provides the
bullshit
inmate.
too, gang.
J. Michael
I don't
Waller,
fuck with it.
senior analyst in the Center of Security Policy, states that 80% of the prisoners who find faith while in prison convert to Islam, instead of any other bigger religion such as Christianity. These researches alone speak on how big of an influence Muslims have in prison. Other reasons to convert may be to receive perks practicing Muslims receive throughout the year, such as extra time out of the cell for the 5 prayers. Islam has the potential to bring out the best in individuals when practiced sincerely. It fosters self-discipline, community, and a strong moral compass. May Allah guide us all towards a straight path. Ameen.
Man, I don't hate that bullshit. Bro, they said some shit like Muslims probably having their own city in Texas. Bro, the governor shot that shit down, bro. That shit was funny as hell. Muslim city in Texas. I'm happy the governor shot that dumb shit down. They thought they had it. Yeah, I better take that saying nigger shit back to Dubai.
It is the planned Muslim-centric neighborhood set just 40 miles north of Dallas, and it's got a lot of attention nationwide and from the top leaders of Texas. Yesterday, Governor Greg Abbott announcing the state has halted any construction of Epic City and has launched multiple investigations into the development alongside the Department of Justice. My next guest has been following this story closely, and joining me now is a senior journalist for Texas Scorecard, Aaron Anderson. Aaron, thanks for being with us here today. Let's set a little background for those who are just catching up on the story of Epic City. It is a planned development under a existing Muslim community and mosque, where the plan suggests 1,000 homes, a mosque, a community center. It does not suggest you have to be Muslim to live in the community, but it will be a life centered around the values and the life of Islam. It has garnered a ton of attention and a lot of concern. Here you see that not only has Governor Abbott and Attorney General Ken Paxton, but the Department of Justice for the United States launched investigations into Epic City. I know you have visited it recently. Can you give us a little bit of an update on what you've seen, what's happening out there?
Well, yes, thanks, Will. The development or planned development has caused a lot of interest and concern. It is being developed by a group that has been based in the city of Plano for more than a decade. They decided to expand. They bought property in the unincorporated county, and so far it's just basically farmland and marketing. So they started last year marketing the properties, and as you mentioned, the plans are expansive: homes, a mosque, community centers, schools. But that's all on paper right now. Right? It's still empty farmland. They are still in the very preliminary early stages of the development. And so it was interesting to see Governor Abbott's message on X stating that he had halted construction because no construction has even come close to beginning.
Empty farmland, right?
Empty farmland.
Empty farmland and plans for Epic City. Now, this is going to come with a whole host of issues and debates, and the investigations will have to bear it out. Is there a plan to implement Sharia law at it?
Bro, he made a law already, bro, that goes against, it cannot be no Muslim shit in Texas, bro. Yeah, I fuck with that. The evil ways of Muslims, bro. Oh my God. Now I watch one Muslim shit, bro. Now it's just, no, I didn't mean to do that, bro. I'm not interested, gang. I already know what's up with them, bro. Let's go to my history so I can like take that shit off. Let's see that. Yeah, anything with Muslim in it, I don't want to see it, bro. Hey, y'all got some more reactions. Send it in. I my nigga Charlie Manson, man.
The United States is owned by foreign corporations. Nixon opened it up for foreign trade. And when Nixon opened up for foreign trade, the people of Europe and the common market in Spain and different places, they don't care about the United States forest. And in short, the United States has been sold out by people who really don't care for anything but money.
This is one of those videos where after you listen to it, you pause for a moment and ask yourself, wait, did he really just say that? Like, did those words really come from that person? The fact of the matter is, truth is truth, no matter who it comes from. I want you to separate the message from the messenger and just listen. What Charles Manson said here is 100% true.
I've had all the money in the world 3 times. I had to give it back to keep the game going.
What game?
The game. It's a game. Money is a game. It's only real to the people who work for it. The people that don't need to work for money, it's a monopoly game. It's a game of paper. It's all on paper. I've got a production company, and I've got a recording company, and I've got a mansion in Beverly Hills, and I've got Rolls Royces and Ferraris. I've got everything money can buy, but it's all on paper. Everything's done through the companies and through the tax loopholes, and the people that live on that level, they don't care about the average honest mule that just goes back and forwards to work. They don't care about the children that are in the streets that are thrown out of this upper echelon of existence. And then when all the children fall down into me, on my level, I pretty much identify with them because I was a throwaway also. So it goes to the
Charles
point
Manson
of,
was not crazy or racist, bro.
do you really care?
He wasn't.
When you said...
And who does care? And if anybody cares, they're considered crazy. I've been 15 years in the nut ward for trying to stop the trees from being cut down, from trying to rearrange a lifestyle of a bunch of people who don't want to change. But they're going to change because the cold wind is blowing.
Now, to be honest, when you listen to that, it's surprising. Hearing those words like that come from someone like Charles Manson is something most people would never expect. But if you really pay attention, some of what he's talking about is something a lot of people already feel. The idea that money runs everything. That power sits in certain places. And the average person is just out here trying to keep up working, paying bills, trying to survive. And sometimes it feels like the people at the top don't even see you. Or maybe they do see you. They just don't care. I'm sure there are a lot of people who agree with what Charles was saying there. People have been talking about the same things for years. About corporations, about money, about the gap between the powerful and everyday people. And the crazy part is, those same problems are still here today. Nothing really changed. And you have to ask yourself why. Why does it stay like this? Well, maybe because the people who benefit from the system want the system to stay exactly the way it is. That's just the reality. When people start questioning how society is organized, who wins, who struggles, who gets left behind, it usually comes from frustration. Sometimes anger too. Because when you're the one living through it every day, it hits different. An ordinary American doesn't have it easy. Life is tough. Everything is expensive. People are working more hours than ever. And somehow it still feels like you're just trying to stay afloat. Meanwhile, there are people playing a completely different game. And that's something Charles actually pointed out in that clip. To some people, money is survival. To others, it's just...
Hey, yo, hit that super chat, hit that cash up since the reaction in. Let's get it. Time is 12 o'clock.
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah. I'm probably afraid of that, because then people don't hate each other, and people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other, they find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy?
Because that's all you ever hear about in this country is our differences. That's all the media and the politicians are ever talking about, the things that separate us, things that make us different from one another. That's the way the ruling class operates in any society.
The older I get, the more I start realizing something that honestly used to sound a little crazy to me. A lot of the people we brushed off back then were actually telling the truth. Like, they didn't sound polished. They didn't always say things in a nice way. Sometimes it even sounded extreme. But now when you go back and really listen, it hits different. And I think part of the reason they sounded crazy is because we were kind of trained to see them that way. If someone is telling a truth that makes people uncomfortable, especially people in power, it's easier to label them as crazy than to actually deal with what they're saying. And that's exactly how I hear this clip from Richard Pryor and George Carlin.
Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too, that some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism, you know, right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, you know, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white, I'm gonna use this.
Right, absolutely.
Get this job, I'm hungry, you know. But, and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem.
They try to divide the rest of the people. They keep the lower and the middle classes fighting with each other so that they, the rich, can run off with all the fucking money. Fairly simple thing, happens to work. You know, anything different, that's what they're going to talk about. Race, religion, ethnic and national background, jobs, income, education, social status, sexuality, anything you can do, keep us fighting with each other so that they can keep going to the bank.
How long is it going to take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
Now look, I'm not saying everything in life is some big conspiracy, but I am saying division between regular people isn't random. Think about it. If we're busy arguing with each other all the time, about race, about status, about whatever, we're not really paying attention to the bigger picture. We're not asking who actually benefits from all this, because somebody always benefits, and history shows this over and over again. People are way easier to control when they're divided. You see it in countries, you see it in communities. Honestly,
I ain't know Richard Pryor was gay.
When a family is fighting all the time, it's weak. But when people are united, it's a lot harder to break them apart. Even the Bible talks about that. A house divided can't stand. That's real, whether you look at it spiritually or just practically. And here's the part that really stuck with me from what Pryor was saying. A lot of us think, if the right people get into power, things will change. But what actually happens most of the time? The system doesn't change. The person does. People go in with good intentions. I really believe that. They say the right things. They sound genuine. And we believe them. But once they get inside that system, it's like they have to adjust to it just to survive in it. And before you know it, they start looking like the same people they replaced. We've seen that happen too many times. And
Oh, look who it is. I thought you wasn't f***ing with me. I thought you wasn't coming to get no more cuts. Wasn't you messing with your mans down the block? That's your mans, right? No, I ain't cutting. You cutting, dude? I ain't cutting that nigga. Did you hella favors. Easter Sunday, who cut you up then, dog? Who gets you right every time? Even when you come with $5, yeah, I got you. Yeah. Where you been at? Now that's your man, y'all all key in the shop. You think I ain't seen niggas? Oh yeah, I was in the window. Push your shit all the way back there. You know what? You know what? No, I'ma cut you, bro. I'ma cut you. Go ahead, sit down. I got you. Oh, I got you. Go ahead. Go ahead. I got it. It's right here. Thought you was never gonna pop back out, but I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna get you straight, bro. You said you got a little bit of you about to pull up on. Keep your head still, dog. What is you doing? Keep moving and shit. Oh, nah, yeah, he got you right. He got you right for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah? Definitely. I'm sick as hell at this. I ain't even gonna lie. And checking that mirror, dog. I really fucked your shit up. Pushed that joint way back. So now I bet you ain't gonna do that again. Oh, one more for the road, though. One more. Oh, yeah, you straight now. He's straight. Got the ball Get the fuck up out of my shop, dog. Don't do that next time. Clean. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, no, that's fresh right there. Here, let me see.
That new virus about to take New York out. You don't have to shoot the rats. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, New York Cup. I ain't gonna lie. New York fucked, bro. I ain't gonna lie. New York definitely could. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta lay it down, bro. We're gonna link up tomorrow at the same time, same place. Love all, trust none, keep a gun. You feel me? I love y'all niggas, man. We're gonna link up until we meet again. I know what it is, man. Y'all already know. The fuck is the rest of my video?
But I feel like most, cause they party like the Red Sea. From my chair, any butter says, excuse me. Pat me down twice, but I got in with the Uzi.
Okay. Shit talking at its finest. All back. Y'all niggas better put that little shit up, man. All that faking and shit. Yeah, it's slow for y'all. Y'all know what's going on. Pablo in this bitch. Big Pablo, man. Warn up, man. Came in the club. All I seen was red tees, but I feel like Moses, cause they party like the Red Sea. Bump my chair, then he better say excuse me. Pat me down twice, but I got in with the Uzi. Gang in this bitch, yeah, we bout to shoot a movie. Bro, no can't Versace, but I got on all Gucci. 30 chains on, plus we wearing all designer. Seen the ops, but they fell back like a recliner. 100 RPs on me right now, I'm not a liar. Told lil' cuz he want them all, I got a buyer. See me in my chair, now she wanna dance on me. Leg really move, so this diamonds dance for me. Handicap chain, bitch, it costs $half a brick. Okay. Fuck this wheelchair, bitch, I did it for the Crips. Fooling with the blood, bitch, I'm good off sticks. Met her Friday, Saturday, we on a trip. Now we up in Vegas and she chewing on a dick. Telling sob stories, I'ma help her with the rent. Almost up 50, I'm the Broncos out the clique. What that mean? that mean all my niggas rich. Instagram live show the dub on the net. PUA gone, so I did it for the flex. Nigga said he gon' take the chain off my neck. Bro found out and went and hit him with the tech. He ain't want no money, bitch, he did it for respect. Chair like Professor X, all my niggas mutants. But I feel like Magneto, they like killing humans. 10 for the body plus a trip out to Houston.